night I saw and heard one of the most disgusting, rudest, sick demonstrations in my entire career, probably the worst. When Wade Wilson got hurt, I actually looked up in the stands and saw people standing, clapping, and cheering when he was laying on the ground with a knee injury. And I'll say this, those are some sick people, mentally sick. I thought it was horrible, disgusting, embarrassing, shameful. It stunk. People are sick when they do something like that. Absolutely friggin' sick. Guy's out there busting his ass, like all of our guys were, gets his knee blown up, not badly, hopefully, and they're standing and cheering and clapping. Those are sick people, sick in the head. They ought to get their ass thrown right out of the stadium.
Jim Mora. Hi, I'm Don. This is Mike. Could we impose on you, just ask you to say, Don and Mike, you're sick in the head?
If you just say, if you would make us so happy.
That'll go on somewhere. I'm not going to.
Oh, yeah, we will play it for the next 10 years. That's right. I can't write it. But it
might outlast that interview I did.
Well, listen, Coach, best of luck at Indianapolis.
Okay.
Jim Mora, thank you. Good luck with the Colts.
He's sick.
All right.
Sick in the head.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Don and Mike.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Don and Mike, what you don't know could fill a book.
It's the Don and Mike show, and they'll say what they wish.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Oh, I'm so tired of them. Right from the rodeo. Oh, man, they're all cocky now with that big TV movie coming.
Based on a true story, he was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy, himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
There you go, Robbie. Hi, then.
Hey.
And good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Jennifer was on a booty call. Yeah. And all the ships at sea. Are they strong? Listen, bud, they've got radioactive blood.
Hey, Buddy.
Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Thank you, Robbie.
Hi, and thank you for listening. Joe Six-Pack, Josephine Six-Pack, Don and Mike Show, new episode on this Tuesday. Metallica Sixyard.
Right.
Phone number from anywhere in the United States. God bless America. 877-365-3636. From Canada, it's Mexico to the north.
Right.
800-636-1067. Washington, D.C. You have a special number. Don't tell anybody. 202-432-1067.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Here's our friend Buzz.
Lick their thingy.
Right.
Don and Mike.
Go to the cheat ever.
Welcome. Someone called for a doctor?
Welcome. Okay, welcome. Hi, welcome. And hi there. And it's the show. Bingo! This is it.
Bingo. Oh.
Happening right now. The show is officially on the air. And we're going to take a telephone call right now.
Oh, God.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on the air.
How you doing, guys?
Doing great. You're the first call of a brand new day.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, thanks for the call.
I call that a good call. Yeah.
That's all the guy called to do was nice.
That's the kind of call you get at the beginning of the show, a guy that understands it and is excited about the very beginning of the show, and I like that.
Mike, here it is Tuesday, Metallica 6.
Yes.
And it was 2 weeks ago that you were going to start your regiment.
Yep.
And we are now ready for the weigh-in. I weighed myself as well. I like playing this game. It's good motivation. Yeah.
Last week, I was what?
294 or 1?
Now look.
You were up
now
from
here's the deal. Rob or someone will have to keep track.
I got it. 291. That's what it was. Because you started at 292. The next day you were 294.
And then you were down to 291.
All right. I'm not proud about that.
Okay.
Don't like those numbers. This is hard for me.
I understand.
And we'll stop doing this if you don't want to.
No, I got to do it. I'm worried about coming back. I'm already worried about coming back from Iceland, and I haven't really jumped right in with both feet just yet. I've just been kind of aware, but I am happy to announce, as I hear the timpani once again, that I have left the 290s, and on the scale today, I was 289.
All right. Congratulations. Right on track.
Right on track, 2 pounds a week.
Yeah. All right, now I'm not giving anything away here.
Incredible!
All right?
Okay.
Here's the deal. I don't want any questions about this, but the whole deal with my weight is that I got on my little scale, and I was at 291 again, and I was very freaked out about that. Well, I had an appointment today with a person that's going to be helping me with my weight.
Oh, good. Excellent.
And I went in there
Dr. Kevorkian?
and pouring poison down my throat. No, I went in there, and the way I weighed myself today was in my skivvies, right, with nothing on. I take my watch off, and my hair's dry, and I had that 291, and then I went in there to this place and had my clothes on.
Right.
Got on there like huge, super computerized, sophisticated scale.
Yeah.
With my shoes and socks. And I took my belt off and my watch. Left my wallet in though. I won't do that next time.
No.
And I was 289, and I said, what I'll do is I'll keep that weight because that's the weight I'm going to be going into.
Yeah, take it.
To get checked, and so I was happy.
Log it.
I logged it. I counted.
Going the right way.
Yeah.
But, you
proud of you. Way to go.
If you were going with the scale that I look at, I was flat. And I wasn't real happy about that, but I need motivation. Yeah. And I was happy that, and with clothes on and with their scale, I went with that one.
I do the way. I mean, I really leave nothing to chance because I'm so compulsive about it again.
Yeah.
That I do it naked. I don't even wear a watch. I don't even wear my underpants.
I sometimes don't wear my underpants, but today I believe I did when I jumped on.
Well, I'm down 2 more for me in case down to 215.
Wow.
That's from that's total now of 54 pounds.
Congratulations, and
I want you to follow along now. You're doing great.
I tell you, a lot of stuff you're seeing me doing is going to be. I found out all this stuff, and she said, any holidays or major trips coming up? And I said, I got a big one. I'd like to start a week from Wednesday, if you don't mind. And she let me slide on that one. And but I got all the info on what I'm going to do, and it's it's interesting. I'm trying a new thing, and we're going to see what happens. And I'm not, and here's the deal. And she said, she came in, and she said,
you got 100-pound balls to come on the radio and announce your weight. That's good motivation.
Well, that's wonderful. I've done that before, and it's good motivation. But here's the thing, and with no offense to the fine people that work here, but I will tell you that she said, if you mention what you do, you could probably get the program for free. And I said, well, I could probably get a lot more than that because, Don, you've been through this and I've been through this. We start talking about weight, and if I mentioned what I was doing,
all the salespeople
I'd have 15 salespeople in the office, and so I'm doing it this way.
Do you know when we were up in Philly?
I'll be announcing my weight, but what I'm doing is under the radar. If I'm successful, I'll mention what I did.
Do you remember the first thing the guy at Philly said to you, the sales manager? LA weight loss.
Yeah.
It's like they're still trying to sell it.
Sure.
We knew a guy, we worked at the other station at Wava.
Right.
This guy, Jim Elliott.
Right.
He used to do, remember in the days of Nutrisystem? Remember that?
Everybody did.
He did Nutrisystem commercials, and Mike and I would sit in the studio across from him. He did the midday show. Right. And we would laugh because I swear, my hand on my kid's heart, as he was doing the commercials, telling how much weight he'd lost, he was eating candy.
He was. He was.
Do it of it.
Absolutely. I do have my goal weight, though. I know what weight I'm going to. When I get to this weight, I will have finished.
And that is
210.
Good luck.
210 is my. And anything after that would be gravy. Get it? So here's the deal, and it is good motivation, but. I'm already very worried about next Wednesday when we basically
really start.
I might be puppy dogging you a little bit. Are you going to bring like your little shakes and stuff like that?
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yes, Don and Mike.
Hey,
how are you guys doing?
We're doing great, thank you, my friend.
All right, I'm just going to say you guys are all just sick in the head.
Sick in the head.
Sick in the head. Those fans should be tossed right out of the stadium.
Guy's out there busting his ass,
blows out his knee.
Not badly, hopefully.
Those people are freaking sick.
They ought to get their ass thrown right out of the stadium.
Sick in the head.
You'll play that somewhere.
Hello, Don and Mike show. God, we miss Jim Mora. Yeah, thank God Bill Parcells is back.
Yeah, he'll make up. Really, with Ditka gone and Mora gone, you just don't have the great guys.
Real nutball.
And Parcells is okay, but Parcells was not Jim Mora or Mike Ditka.
But wait until they lose 4 or 5 in a row. Hello?
Hello.
You're on the air. Hi.
Don and Mike, I love you. I'm Paula from Vermont.
Hi, Paula.
I just want to say congratulations on the weight loss. Awesome job, Don. And Mike, you can do it.
Thank you. I appreciate those kind words.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I actually, I'm a sales rep, and I changed my route just so I could listen to you today.
Thank you. What do you sell, honey?
I sell pharmaceuticals.
Well, you're the second person that's, the guy yesterday sold medical supplies, the guy that was eating mayonnaise. So you sell, you work for a drug company.
Yes, I do.
That's good. That's good work.
And in Vermont, we don't get you too much up here. It depends on what road you're on. So I changed the whole route just to get you guys.
Well, now, are we on an I think at some point, maybe on today's show, we're going to do affiliate roulette, and maybe we'll call Vermont. I think we're on an FM station somewhere in Vermont. It's one of the spots where we have like a 30 share on the ratings.
You know, if
96.7. It's a clear station.
If I ever had to have a sales job, I would be. That is the sales job I would like. I've known many people in that line of work, and you get to go call on doctors.
Buzz, you'd be good at it because you've taken them all.
Yes, I can testify.
I mean, you're on the cutting edge of it, really. If you work for a good company, you're on the cutting edge of a lot of medicines, and you get to go call on doctors
and
with
you
nurses
get the
in the office.
samples.
The free samples.
Sure. You know? I mean, really, what about when Viagra came out? You have samples, and it's like, okay, I'll try it.
Hi, Don and Mike show.
Yeah, hey guys, how's it going?
Okay.
Hey, I got a problem with your show yesterday.
Oh, okay, great.
During Buzz's newscast, you guys wouldn't shut up and let Buzz get a word in edgewise.
Okay, now I'm gonna explain this to you again. Yesterday when Mr. 40 was here, he was a guest during the news. He was a guest during a large part of the show.
And he was drunk.
The news part of the show for the last, I don't know, Buzz, how long? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years maybe, has been news and comment.
Right.
Where Buzz presents the news, and Buzz crafts the news to find stories that me and Mike would like jawing about.
Right.
If you want regular news, where are you calling from?
Sacramento.
Well, you got, what's that, the Rush Limbaugh station? Turn it on. They'll give you all the regular boring news.
At the end of the show, we're tired of hearing you guys, and
then turn
when you guys chime in, you're not that funny anyway. We just want to hear Buzz.
Okay, hold on. With no offense to Buzz, let's check this again. Let's just check something out. Let me just make sure the name is here.
The Don and Mike Show.
That's right. That's right. I keep forgetting that it's our show.
Yeah, well, you know, I know these kind of guys, and I'm not going to let a guy like this get me down. Not today, not any day. He lives in Sacramento.
You are
My
sick.
God.
Sick in the head.
Sick. You ought to get your ass thrown right out of the stadium.
I bet you 100 or whatever currency they use in that land of Sacramento. I bet you 100 of them that if you didn't talk, he'd complain that you weren't talking enough. You're not happy, sir.
Mike came into the F-bomb before the guy could even say anything to him.
It's a new strategy of mine.
Advantage, Mike O'Mara.
Thank you. Sorry, Don. I know I've done that. That's like kind of like 2 in a row now for me. But you knew something was coming, and I rarely do a preemptive before he was going to say anything.
You guys didn't hear it. The guy just said, the guy said, "Hey, Mike," and before he could say anything,
I said, "Hey, F you."
Wow.
I hope you're enjoying that. You didn't get that airtime in Sacramento.
And to that guy and any others, this is a comedy show, and I'm very honored to be here. So take that.
And we love Buzz.
And Buzz has a great time when we're doing that. And we all... That really is a time during the show that we all look forward to, and it's a blast, and it's crazy because it's so unpredictable.
It's wacky.
In case you haven't noticed, even though the name of the show is...
The Don and Mike Show.
You know, Rob runs his fat mouth all the time, and largely unnoticed, but not unnoticed by me and to some extent Mike, and to our listeners, is, you know, Buzz's asides. A lot of times, if you're listening to the show... Yeah, I know you're looking at me quizzically, but he says little things that are funny.
Under the surface, yeah.
Buzz does?
Yeah.
And
I'm not aware of them.
if you guys don't think that well, I know it, and trust me, Mike knows it. On some level, Mike knows it. Well,
whatever.
You know, that's why Buzz is great, because Buzz is there just kind of as the little, almost as if you're listening. Remember the old days when it would be stereo on one side, and you know, right channel, left channel, right channel, left channel.
Buzz is like that cousin with the dry wit that you know, he comes up with those zingers once in a while, and really, as Buzz will tell you, I'm one of Buzz's best audiences.
Yeah,
I laugh my ass off at some of the stuff he says, especially when there is the strong sexual content. That's when Mr. Burbank and I begin to bond a little bit.
Yes, we do.
Make no bones about it. His job is hanging by a thread.
Constantly.
Every day.
Always.
He's under constant scrutiny.
Always.
I'm a nervous wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Out of everybody, Buzz has worked with me the longest. He's managed to put up with me the longest out of everybody. Yeah.
We're all starting, we're all starting to put records in. Your wife, me, everybody. I mean, it's pretty. It's sad for me.
I'm going to have to drop one of you soon because I'm becoming way too consistent in my relationship.
It's really bad. Well, I'll tell you, the one person you drop me, and that's it. Forget it. I got the shotgun in the mouth. That'll be it. Because really, when I look at this, it's the longest relationship I've had in my life.
You know what, Mike? I'm going to send you a pajamagram.
Send me a lovely erotic
do not disturb sign.
Send you an erotic pajamagram. Just to let you know.
Do I get the hat box?
Of course you do.
Wonderful.
Just to let you know, it's been almost 19 wonderful years.
As long as you send me the organza hat box.
Hello. Don and Mike show. Part of our new contract was we would do unlimited live commercials. And God bless him.
Alan Limewine. Hey, you know what? I'll tell you about Alan Limewine.
Yeah.
He sees an opportunity and he runs with it, baby.
I mean, if you listen to the show here on WJFK in D.C., well, you're going to get an additional 4 to 8 to 12 to 16 minutes of show a day because we have to do these commercials, and some of the clients don't mind if we goof around with the content of the commercials. Other clients just have big giant 2x4s stuck up their rear, and they got problems all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the ones that are fun, and the ones that, I'll use an example. I'm just throwing this example out. The people at Vermont Teddy Bear,
they're great.
Have been with this show for a long, long time. They get our show. They understand it. We have fun with their stuff. And what we were referring to was their latest product.
Well,
which they don't mind us talking about. Pajamagram.
Pajamagram for your mom. It's like, hey, Mom, you're a great mom. Here's a pair of crotchless panties.
You know what? It would really be, I know they wouldn't mind probably. You don't know. Sometimes they might. Just to get the person that's responsible for that. I'd like to.
It might be that lady that came down. It might be the
that cool lady. I wonder. I'd like to find out more about it.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello? Are you
Don and Mike?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I really admire you guys. I mean, the fact that you guys have been on the radio for so long.
I can't get by with pajamagrams. I'm sorry. Here, Mom.
I don't really listen to you, but the fact that you've been on the radio for so long, I really respect that.
Thank you very much. Compliment. Mother?
Appreciate that.
Put these on.
I have no other way to say how much you meant to me when there was only one piece of pie left. Mom, I owe you. Please take this erotic piece of lingerie as my way of saying Happy Mama's Day.
Here you go.
Happy Mother's Day.
It's in a hat box with some candy.
And a sign.
Correct. Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hey, I got a complaint about the show.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When a-holes like that one in Sacramento call in, I think you guys need to rip them even better, because that's what we're all waiting for. Morons like that, put them in their place.
Well, he called early in the show. We really weren't ramped up. We're in a pretty good mood at the beginning of the show. He calls after 4 o'clock. He'd be in better shape.
That's true.
Right, where are you calling from?
Green Bay.
Yeah, hey there.
All right.
Yeah, Green Bay. How about that there, huh? All right, thank you, my friend.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, hey there. See you later. Bye-bye. Aren't you be glad to know that I made my latest online purchase today?
Really?
I am soon to be the proud owner of a Green Bay Packers Weber grill. I got it for the beach.
Describe it. What colors?
You know what? That you just pulled it out. You got it like for the beach.
For Ocean City.
That's kind of that's a vacation here. You're kind of kooky down there.
What it is I was on the Packers Pro Shop website today, and it's a real Weber grill.
The round kind?
The round kind. Right. And the lid that you lift off, it's a Packers helmet.
That's almost worth the trip to your place down there.
My mom, I almost said my mom. My wife.
She'll like that as much as her pajamas.
She might as well be my mommy. She is going to be so mad when that thing arrives. She's going to be so pissed. It is so gaudy. It is so white trash.
Is your deck at your place there in view of other people's decks?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
She's not going to like it.
Well, I don't care.
It's your thing.
I like cooking out, and
I bet you there's going to be if you have any space at all, storage space, you'll have to wheel it out for parties and wheel it back in.
Yeah.
Green and gold?
The base of it the part where you put the charcoal and stuff is green, and the top part is gold because it looks like a helmet.
Here's the compromise. You'll want to protect it with a cover.
Buzz, it might come with a cover, but the problem is the cover just says, like, it's got big G on it.
Well, that's cool.
That'd be all right.
I bet it'll look good with
She
the
might
cover
go for
on
that.
it.
Yeah, she won't go for it. Yeah, screw her, though. It's my meat. It's my fire.
It's the barbecue. It's your domain.
It's the one thing I can do right.
Right.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hey.
Hey, if you're a little bit forgiving with the English language,
Yes.
you can rearrange the letters in the word Sacramento to spell anus rectum.
Well, now, hold on. What about the O and the T?
You got to be a little forgiving.
It would be ANOS, right?
ANASRECTOM.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Bye-bye. It's like one of those jumble things.
Yeah, and if you're going to do that, you got to spell it correctly.
Yeah.
I don't really get that.
That's right.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, guys, this is Barry McCockiner here. How you doing?
Hi, Barry.
Hey, Mike.
I get jokes.
Yes, sir. You know what? Hi, Barry.
That might be a new one. Barry McCockiner.
Hey, Michael.
Yes,
Michael.
Yes, Barry. Sorry, Barry. We hadn't heard that one before, so we're just recovering from it a little bit.
That's going to be a good one.
Free of charge.
Okay.
All right.
What can I do for you?
Michael, I think you should shoot for around 235-ish, 240. That 210, that's way too thin for you.
No, I thank you, but I've been 235, and I'm still pretty fat at 235. So,
hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, and Mike. Hi.
Hey, man. Hey, Mike. That new grill you got down here for down in Ocean City, I hope you've got someplace you can put it other than your deck, because I almost got arrested for grilling on my deck. That's an ordinance down here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, you can't have any grills.
Well, don't they know? Don't they know that I'm on 96 Rock? Don't I get some kind of special DJ privileges?
I don't know, man. Some of the fire marshals down there, what happens is they look across the way, somebody from one of the other condos looks over, sees smoke coming off the deck, and next thing you know, you got 18 pieces of fire equipment.
Don't pick on the fire marshals. I watched CSI Miami last night.
Oh, so did I. Pretty good one.
Yeah, real good one last night.
Pretty good. Well, I'll take it down. If I have to, I'll wheel it down to the bottom level.
Yeah, that's what you're probably going to have to do.
Down by where my car is.
Yeah.
Free to love that. I'll be just down on the street level with people driving by. Wearing my big Kiss the Cook. I got one of those Kiss the Cook apron things.
Maybe you can sell hot dogs. You know, fresh grilled hot dogs. Packer dogs.
Hot as Mike. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
You're on the air. Hi.
The only thing you're missing is a six-pack of Old Style and 8 guys in your front lawn with Green Bay scrawled across their stomachs in green paint.
Right. You must be calling from Wisconsin.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's
and not stand the Packers.
That is old style beer all the way.
I was down in Florida, and it was during December, and I was there in a local pub that was an unofficial Green Bay Packers pub.
Yeah.
And I have never seen fans like this. I've seen Redskins fans go absolutely nuts, but there was this one lady, every time the Packers scored, she would run around the bar, and she was not an attractive woman, and she would run around
None of the bar, incidentally.
And she would go, Packers, Packers, and pointing at people that weren't necessarily non-Packer people, but she would point at them and go, ha, 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 we scored, and during the course of that, I went from loving the Packers, and I like the Packers. I root to
hating them.
Get killed.
Right, because of her.
Right.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, this is Kid from Salt Lake.
And that lady, Mike, was Mrs. Brett Favre.
Yes, she was. She put on a few pounds.
Dina, or Deanna, whatever her name is.
Well, is it okay if I talk to you guys because I'm from Salt Lake?
Sure, welcome. I think we're coming up on an anniversary. I believe tomorrow we'll make 1 week of broadcasting in Salt Lake.
How is the show sounding?
But look, here's the problem I'm noticing. You guys seem to be really worried about swearing due to Salt Lake and the culture and everything.
We're worried about what?
Swearing.
The swearing.
We're not worried about it.
The swearing.
Well, God damn it, you don't have to anymore. Things have changed out here.
Thank you.
And would you guys mind though if I say hi to my gay friend?
I have a question. I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
We've never worried about it.
Does everyone in Salt Lake speak in a run-on sentence where you don't even take breaths and talk to people? You just make your statement?
Well, no, I try not to. I'm just excited to talk to you guys. My God, we've gone a long time without you here.
Okay. Well, we appreciate it.
And we've missed you.
See?
Don't worry.
Hey, and look, before you cut me off, because I know you will.
Well, wait a minute. Wait.
Just take a breath.
We're going to cut you off if you don't take a breath.
Dude, just breathe.
Okay.
Just relax. Right. You're going to get your words in.
Listen to Phil. Listen to Phil. Just breathe.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here's my question, you guys.
Yes.
What can we, as Salt Lake City residents, do to keep your show on here?
Listen, I believe we've only been on for 6 days.
Can we call anyone?
We've only been on for 6 days. We've not had any death threats. We've not had any calls from any a-hole PDs, from any uptight salespeople. As far as we know, it's going fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I'm worried about it. We've had you on here a couple times, and just as you get addicted to the show, you guys are gone, and I don't want that anymore.
I might be worried.
My gay friends don't either.
There's abandonment issues.
I might be worried about it, too. I might be worried about Salt Lake now, because, and I don't mean this in any bad way, but I'm just not particularly fond of you.
Well, you know what? I'm really sorry. I love you.
Well,
you can hurt my feelings all you want.
No, it's like you had the gay friend thing that you wanted to get in there real quick, and you know, it's like you had an agenda, you know.
Do you really have a gay friend?
It's not. Yeah, Wayne and Trevor. They've been together for 5 years now.
I didn't think they allowed gays in Utah.
Oh no, they do. They do, especially those two. They'll do it right up on that new Temple Square area and stuff. It's pretty funny.
Oh, see, now we're probably right there. That comment right there,
beginning of the end.
That probably did it. That probably tweaked a few people right there.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to tell the truth and be honest with you guys. But thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Goodbye.
That I mean sincerely. Do I win anything?
No.
Like a shirt or something? My God, I'd love something from you guys. I've got a set of Vince Lombardi's undershorts that I'd trade.
He's lying.
He's really awful.
No, I'm not. I've got a pair of his underpants.
Intriguing. You do not have Vince Lombardi's underpants.
Absolutely off the charts, this guy is.
I do, too. I'll trade you.
How can you verify they're Vince Lombardi?
I don't know the quality of drugs.
I think the DNA testing from the brown spot will do it.
That are available in Salt Lake, but I'm telling you that they must get some pure...
I got them on eBay here about a year ago.
They must get some pretty pure stuff out in Salt Lake.
What is your name? What is your name?
I'm Skippy.
Any relation to Chris in Seattle?
No.
No, okay.
He's a dick. No, God, no.
He's a dick.
I'm pretty normal.
Yeah, sure.
Are you a native Salt Lake Cityan?
My whole life, yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Your whole life, okay.
Hey, you want to trade something for those undershorts, though?
No, come on, listen. Jerry, listen, little Jerry Jr., this is not funny. You think you're funny.
Well, I know it's not funny. I've got them. If you want them, you're going to go home tonight and wonder, does he have them?
Your name's not Skippy either.
No, I'm not.
It is too.
No, I'm gonna go home really and wonder why. I'm gonna go home and wonder why I came to work today.
No, Don, you're gonna wonder, did he really have them? Could that have been the missing piece of my collection? You're gonna wonder that and never know.
This guy.
He's like all over the place.
You know what we are? I don't know. Somebody out there should be just following the people that listen to this show with a giant butterfly net. There's got to be like one of those old-time ambulances that look like the Good Humor ice cream trucks, and guys with white coats would just run behind these people to call our show.
I will send them postage paid if you guys will agree to send me back a shirt with all of your autographs
just a second, Skippy.
Yes,
Skippy.
sir.
Let's pretend, if we will, that these shorts are authentic.
You have
size 38.
Vince Lombardi's stained underpants.
Yeah.
Size 38. Are they briefs or boxers?
They're briefs.
And what is the brand?
No, your underwear are briefs.
What is the brand?
Fruit of the Loom.
I see Lombardi as a boxer wearer.
How did you
I've never been that close to him. I mean, I bought him at face value, so to speak.
How much did you buy these alleged Vince Lombardi underpants for?
It was like $29.95, and I paid the $2 insurance, and then
Where did you buy them?
For postage. Off of eBay.
Off of eBay.
Ah, well.
So somebody was selling Vince Lombardi's underpants. Buzz, you have
the funny
eBay
part
over
about
there,
it is, the reason I believe it's true is
you go to eBay and type in Vince Lombardi's underwear, because if they have one pair, I'm sure they have another. Because
well, no, there's a VL in the very back by the tag that says size 38.
Well, now, someone just could have written VL.
Well, no, I know they could have, but I don't think this is fake.
Well, what other documentation do you have that would indicate that?
I mean, do you have a picture of Vince Lombardi taking a growler? Because a lot of times the only way you can make sure that
I missed that. I'm sure sorry, though.
The memorabilia is true is that they'll get the athlete or the coach. You get a picture of them actually signing it.
So I do have a picture of a growler, but I can't prove it's his. I mean, I don't know if that'd help.
You know, you just slowed us down right there.
Yeah.
You're losing us. You have a picture of a BM?
Yeah, I've got a picture of a BM. I don't know for sure.
How'd you come by that?
You guys, okay. I walked into the locker room there at the Packer Stadium, and he had walked out.
You're lying. Your lying is beginning to take on biblical.
Vince Lombardi was the coach of the Packers 30 years ago, dude.
Dude, I'm 73 years old. I was there.
What year were you born?
This is a variation.
You guys, why do you do that? 1923.
This is a variation on the Tommy Flanagan character.
That's wrong.
23.
That's wrong. If you were born in 1923, that wouldn't work out.
I have,
would I be 70 and I'm coming up on 70?
All right, shut up for a second, okay? This does speak to a theory I have. The land of the liar, the lying caller.
Yeah.
Talk radio is the greatest thing ever invented.
Oh, yeah.
Next to the Internet, talk radio is the greatest
second
thing
to the Internet.
for the compulsive liar, because there's really no one there to check facts, and it moves at a very fast pace. And although
here's the deal. I'm watching the 1930 Packers. I go into the restroom, okay?
Here's the deal.
I see Vince walk out of a stall.
Here's the deal. When you were 18 years old, when you were 18 years old, who was the president?
Hoover.
How about after Hoover?
Oh, God, was it? I keep thinking Garfield.
Why didn't he have Vince Lombardi underwear, Buzz?
No, just a tie.
Of course not.
But there is a tie.
Yeah, with his face
With
on.
his face on
Yeah,
it, right.
I've got
something he's worn, right?
No.
So what do you think? How, guys, just a small trade. What are you out? I mean, to believe me, a T-shirt, big deal.
I think we might be persuaded to give you something nice if you came clean on all your horrible lies and deceptions.
If you just said you're a goofy caller, and that's fine.
It's okay.
What would I get if I said that? Because I would say that.
Let me just tell you what we have to give away.
Okay.
Dinner for 4 at Outback Steakhouse. Your mom deserves the best this Mother's Day. So say it.
That would be nice.
What do you want to say to us?
I want to offer you that underwear because I'd really rather have
You blew it.
Your
You blew it.
signature would mean
All right,
more.
you blew it.
No, you guys.
Don't you want to say?
Your signature would mean more than a dinner. That dinner is going to turn into a BM.
Don't you want to say you're lying? Don't you want to say you're lying?
You guys.
You're lying.
I just thought you're
not
Vince
70.
Lombardi stuff.
You're not 70. You don't have Vince Lombardi's underpants. We're giving you an out here.
You probably don't even have gay friends, Wayne and Trevor.
You're probably
they are gay.
You're
There's
probably
no doubt
either
about it.
Wayne or Trevor.
Right. And you're gay.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You sound like you could be.
Don't we all? I mean, isn't there that side to all men?
I don't think necessarily Randy Macho Man Savage sounds good.
That was revealing.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, look, guys, all I'm saying is I want to... have I not expressed what your autograph would mean to me?
Not particularly.
I thought you wanted a shirt.
I would really just settle for your autographs on a piece of paper, and I'll send
And
you
I would settle. How about you just come clean before we break here and just tell us that you're making up all this other stuff?
And then you'll go, oh, liar, and then that's it. I'll be done. And
No,
come on.
Thank you for your honesty.
And we could probably see our way to signing something. And
now you got to hurry because we are absolutely
will you really send me something? Will you really send me something?
Well, you know, if you manage to
We're
come
going to take the 100th caller right now at 877-365-3636.
I'm just screwing with you guys. I just like your show, and I want it to stay on. That's
all right. Well, that's good.
Well, then just let me tell you that you're not winning a certificate to the Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah, of course, because you wouldn't have given me anything anyway. But
right. Hello.
But thanks for your honesty.
If he was born in 23, he'd be 80, my darling.
Thank you, honey.
Bye.
That's why I love you. There she is.
Hey, Preet.
There she is, Uberfrau.
That's what after Mr. 40, I want to call your wife that for the rest of our season.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Preet.
Hi.
All right, baby, I love you.
All right, I love you, too. And don't get too attached to that Packer grill.
Here we go.
See, I didn't think you were listening. I thought you were at your piano lesson.
Yeah, right. I heard that.
Well, it's a beauty, honey.
Well, darling, you do have to grill on the bottom level.
Then it'll be on the bottom level.
I know it'll be stolen the first weekend, so I'm not worried about it.
It's a beauty. I'm going to put it in the storage area. Trust me.
I think we're full up.
This is not like that windsock thing. This is classy.
I might accidentally forget to lock the storage area.
All right, I'll see you. Goodbye, darling.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's clear the lines, okay? 877-365-36.
You're gone.
Rob, my main helper. He writes. Now, I want to just point out I didn't, think of this.
Right.
Maybe Frida can stay at the beach house that she owns.
That's from the Minders Speedway.
That's from my best buddy, Rob. That's why you're my best friend, Rob.
Thank you for reading it.
Call 100 right now. You get a shot at $500. And we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Mike?
What do you want now?
Mother's Day is Sunday.
Oh.
And Mom's put up with everything over the years.
Oh, she has.
So listen, be incestuous. Send Mom the softest gift for the hardest job. Send your mom a pajamagram.
Your mom, wife, and grandmother.
Baby.
Will we see the most luxurious pajamas?
Baby.
Along with a free lavender bath tea and a gift card, all delivered in a keepsake organza hat box.
Mom, I wanted to tell you how much I love you. Please enjoy this beautiful erotic sleepwear, gowns, rugs, slippers, and great spa products, too. All the stuff that women love.
Sending a pajamagram is a creative way to thank her. It's delivered right to her door. She'll absolutely love it, and it's a gift you know she'll use.
This Mama's Day, pamper your mama with a pajamagram. Send her some PJs. Go to pajamagram.com or call 1-800-GIVE-PJs, pajamagram.com. Tell them Don and Mike sent ye.
Me? That's why the bosses sent me out here. They wanted me to make sure none of the other crews robbed the joint. Like these two balloon heads over here. They were going to try to bang us out of $200 grand? Yeah, right, I'm sure.
The Don and Mike Show.
Somewhere between the taste of the scab and the smell of the Band-Aid lies the Don and Mike Show.
Let's see if we can give away some cash, some cake, some dinero, some pesos, some dollars. All right, Deutschmarks. No francs, though. We hate the French. Bonjour. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello.
I can't ever believe I'm the 100th caller.
Yeah, you are the 100th caller. Are you all right?
I'm outside trying to stay in a good cell. I cannot believe this.
Listen, you are the 100th caller. What's your name?
Outstanding. Look, you guys. Nice.
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Rob, and I'm down in Alabama, big guys.
Rob in Alabama.
All right, now.
Yes, sir.
Stand still because you got a good cell right now.
Rob, you won the prize we didn't give to the guy from Salt Lake. Dinner for 4 at Outback Steakhouse. Everybody loves Outback.
Yeah.
Your mom
we love it.
deserves the best on Mother's Day. Big juicy steaks, delicious chicken on the Barbie, succulent shrimp, and chocolate thunder from down under, just like in Vince Lombardi's underpants. Outback Steakhouse opens early at 11 o'clock on Mother's Day. No rules, just right.
Oh, nice.
You know what is nice? Like giving away bars of gold.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the Outback Steakhouse.
Yes, we do.
For $500. Are you ready to play?
Absolutely. My heart's pounding. I'm ready to play, guys.
I hope you have a guess.
Yes, I do.
What?
Yes, I do. I've got a good one.
Okay, good. Maybe we'll get a winner.
I hope. I'll get it twice. I'll get a good one.
Do you have the... very nice, Mr. Head. You got the new sound ready just in case, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Your clues, yellow, 16. Get it, and you get $500. Please don't answer until Mike sings like...
UTFO.
Utfo.
Caller, name this sound.
Utfo. Utfo me? Utfo you? Hey, wanna Utfo?
Roxanne, can't you understand? Roxanne, I want to be your man.
Yeah. Utfo.
Oh, nice.
All right, now, here you go, $500. Imagine that, with that money, you'll be able to climb the wall and get out of Alabama. What is that sound?
I wish that is the near simultaneous sound of hitting the release button and the retraction on a metal tape measure.
Rob? Hold on a second.
Wait, we have a dispute here.
Rob, write it down for me.
What if this guy rephrases it? Because I didn't even understand what he was talking about.
Hold on, write it down for me, Rob, and I'll make the decision.
Maybe I need to be more specific.
Hold on, Rob, right, what was your guess again?
Well, it's the metal tape measure, the kind you can extend and lock, and then have that recoil where you can retract. And
all right, so
my guess was the retraction of that tape measure, the near simultaneous sound of hitting the little release button and the tape recoiling and hitting the stop.
Now, I want to, Rob, you're going to be mad at me. I'm going to give it to this guy. What is listen. I want to. It is the sound of a yellow tape measure.
Right.
Unlocking it. Listen to the sound again. Here it is, right here. Here's the sound, number 4. Right? That's the sound.
Okay.
Now, Rob's thing was...
He said it was the unlocking and the retraction, but it's not the tape going in.
Rob, it's close enough.
All right.
He did say unlocking. Hey, what the hell? If he said tape measure, give it to him.
All right. Congratulations.
I'll go get the new sound.
You the man.
Congratulations.
Rob is pissed.
Mad.
Rob is actually pissed.
Rob is really mad at me.
He's actually pissed that a listener won.
No, he's mad. He's mad at me because you see the note he wrote me. Just the unlock, and that is circled. No retraction.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you get, I still don't get it, and
it is the sound of when you have the tape measure, when you first are going to measure something and you do that to open it up. Yeah, Joey.
What's the point of unlocking the tape measure if there isn't any tape extended? I mean, Rob's wrong.
Well, you tell him that, Joe. Don't pull a cousin Ed. You tell him to his face.
You know,
I will.
Now, where is he gone now?
I think he's gone to Wendell.
He's pounding his fist.
He's gone to get the new sound. Congratulations. You've won $500.
Yay.
Way
to go.
The show.
That comes in handy, let me tell you.
WABB in Mobile. Now, we have a guest on the phone, and I want to get to this guy. I mentioned yesterday, when I was a kid, I remember when the Jets won the Super Bowl. And I remember reading in the newspaper the next day that there was a guy that won at that time an incredible amount of money, something like $100,000, because he took the Jets and 21 points.
Yeah, and nobody was taking that bet, and that's why the spread was so significant.
And this guy's name is Amarillo Slim.
And I know Amarillo Slim from being a legendary poker player, and used to be on the talk show circuit.
Here he is now, and I'm going to tell you some of his bets. Hey, Amarillo, what's happening?
Oh, just sitting here listening to you guys raise hell about that tape measure.
And Mike, we have the new one for you. I'll play it for you in a second.
Very good.
Let's
very
preview
good.
The new sound. Amarillo Slim is here plugging his book called Amarillo Slim in a World of Fat People. Memoirs of the Greatest Gambler Who Ever Lived. I'm going to throw out some of your bets, and you just tell me the circumstances.
Well, first off, y'all missed it on that Super Bowl, but what the hell miss is a lady's name.
Okay, well, how did I miss that?
Well, you missed the figure by 75%.
How much did you win?
I bet $440,000 to win $400,000.
Oh, you bet $440,000 to win $400,000?
You have to lay 11 to 10 for your choice.
You got to understand, at the time, all I remember is the day after the Super Bowl, and I was 11 years old when the Jets won the Super Bowl. There was a small item that I remember to this day on the sports section, after all the recap of the greatest upset of all time, saying there was a guy, turns out it was you, who actually had taken the points and made the bet. And
how come you only made 400? How much did you lay down?
I laid 440 to win 400.
Now, how come with the spread being that significant, like a 21-point spread, how come your payoff was that, basically even money?
Well, you still lay 11 to 10. I got 840 back for 440.
Okay.
I only win 400.
Amarillo, how did you win $300,000? I hope that figure is right. Playing dominoes against Willie Nelson.
Oh, bless his heart. I've treated him like a stepchild for maybe 30 years.
Really?
It come up with the owner of the Golden Nugget in the Mirage, Steve Wynn, and our buddies. Hell, we're closer than 19 is to 20. That's pretty close.
Man, I love these.
He says to me, Slim, can you play dominoes? And I knew something was up, because he's got no reason to ask me that. I said, well, yeah, which I do. I'm a very good player. In fact, there's a map of the United States on the telephone. You call somebody who wants to play. But anyhow, I said, why? He said, my buddy Willie won the national tournament when he was 19. So not being very shy, I said, well, the can't old guitar picker beat me doing a goddamn thing. So he told Willie what I said, and they roped us off in the middle of the casino downtown at that time at the Golden Nugget, and I caused Willie a little misfortune.
Oh, wow.
Here's another great one. The movie Tin Cup. You've all seen that movie. Did you know that Amarillo Slim beat Evel Knievel playing golf with a carpenter's hammer?
Well, one time with a carpenter's hammer and one time with a bow and arrow.
Now, did you used to, now Evel Knievel goes on the map because he's a famous person, a celebrity. Did you work this on a lot of high rollers out there in Las Vegas? Would you do the golfing bet a lot?
Oh, Lord, yeah, man, all trappers don't wear fur caps. I was always on top of those cats, and I felt it was built a little character for them to get broke.
Now, here's a couple. Here's a couple that you're going to love. First, betting that a champion bowler couldn't bowl 70 while he was blindfolded, and that a driver with a little physical impairment could.
Well, no, I originally beat these guys in Newark, New Jersey. I bet a guy, a champion, that he couldn't bowl 70 blindfolded. Well, it cost me. I win enough $100 bills to burn up 40 wet mules, but it cost me $1,200. He turned and threw the ball after about the fifth flame through a plate glass window at the front, front of the thing.
Because he got that mad?
Pardon?
Did he throw it by accident?
No, hell, you lose your equilibrium, man. You don't even hit the right lane.
Because the guy's blindfolded.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, he was blindfolded.
Right.
Now, and you're a legendary poker player as well.
Won the World Series of Poker.
And what is your, we have a friendly game once in a while. We get together, play a little poker. What's your, can you offer any of your secrets as far as being a good poker player?
No, but there's no such thing as a friendly poker game.
No, there isn't. You're right about that.
Once where I put a rattlesnake in a man's pocket and then ask him for a match.
All right, listen, just comment on these bets. You want to?
There's no such thing as a friendly poker game.
You want to bet on which sugar cube a fly would land on?
I've done it several times.
In an Arkansas jail. So
I wasn't in it. I was in it, but I wanted to be in it.
How many sugar cubes were there?
Put 5 out there.
You put 5, and you bet on which one the fly's going to land on.
Yeah, I bet even money on which one the fly will land on. The whole world knows it's 4-1. So all the wise guys, they taxi up to the land, and it seems like they get unlucky.
Here's another one, Mike. Maybe this is one that...
You know how you do that with the sugar cubes?
How?
See, granulated sugar, just in its form, it's just like a TV or a mirror or a pencil laying there. But if you'll moisten your finger and wet one of them, it dissolves a little bit and it gives off an aroma. So naturally, when Mr. Fly comes circling by, he doesn't see those others. He just dives off that sucker.
Yeah. All right. That's
cool.
That's good. Here's one that's hard to fix. You bet somebody that out of 30 cab drivers in Dallas, 2 of them would have the same birthday.
Well, it started out, I was the guest speaker at the Pro Bowl banquet, and we bet inside first.
Right.
And some of them acted like there might have been something wrong with it, which there wasn't. So some wise guy said, well, what do you want to do, Slim? I said, well, go to a bowling alley or a police station or anywhere where you can get 30 people. So some real smart guy around there, he's like a tree full of owls. He says, hell, in Texas they've got an identity and a tag on their visor. Said, don't ask them nothing. Says, why don't you call taxi cabs? So we called 30 taxi cabs, and about, I guess 100 of us went outside into the vestibule. And these cabs, here they come, and we didn't ask them nothing. They pulled up, and I gave them $40, and we looked at their thing and wrote it down. And I paid off the last 12 drivers, and we didn't have to ask. The 18th driver had the same birthday as the driver.
And that's something.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Before we ask you specifically about money that you've won, there was one more. What about outrunning a horse for 100 yards? Because this one sounded hinky to me.
Well, it was a gimmick. It was a trick.
Okay, what was the trick?
Well, I went 50 yards out and 50 yards back.
Oh.
100 yards.
Now, wait a minute. Now, if I'm making that bet and I'm standing there and you come back after 50 yards, you must have to get out of town if you get the wrong person.
No, we understood it. It was 100 yards, and 100 yards is 100 yards. It doesn't matter if it's uphill, downhill, or around the river bottom, man. 100 yards is 100 yards.
Wow, you must have some guys who are pissed off at you after these bets.
Pardon?
I agree with Mike that if you said to me, here's the bet, run 100 yards against a horse. I can outrun a horse for 100 yards. And let's say I gave you $100. and you go 50...
I don't got $100, man. Everything that'll buy, I've already got. I'm not interested in 100.
All right, well, 1,000 or whatever, 5,000.
You're talking.
There you go.
And you go 50 yards, you turn around and run back.
Well, they knew that I was going 50 yards out there and 50 yards back.
Oh, I understand.
I understand it wasn't a concealed thing. What the hell? They finish line out there at the 100-yard post, and I never did get to it. I only went 50.
So what you're saying is you bet them that the horse would go 100 just going straight, and you could do it faster.
Oh, no. He had to turn around, too.
Ah.
And see, hell, I was damn near back before that horse ever turned around. I can't do it with a cutting horse or a cow horse. I've got some cutting horses you couldn't do that
So you only had to do 100 yards, and the horse really had to do 200 yards?
Oh, I get it. Oh, no, I totally get it.
All right,
so the start and the finish line was the same spot.
That's exactly.
And they knew the bet. So
that knows what he's talking about.
And wait a minute. So did the horse have a rider?
Yeah, he had to. What the hell? There's no trick horse going to.
Yeah, right. How else would the horse know to turn around?
I thought that they just whip it. See, when I heard that bet the first time, I envisioned somebody slapping a horse on the rump and having it just run straight down. But that's actually a pretty good bet, because even your average racehorse, if it's not a cutting horse, isn't going to be able to make that turn.
All right, what about this
Hell,
one?
they can't turn around in a half a mile, man.
Right.
What about holding a horse's tail for a quarter of a mile?
I practiced it for about 6 months. I didn't have a hair or a hat on my elbow, my chin, my knees, or anything. I tied a knot in the horse's tail, put a little leather strap on there about 12 inches long, and wrapped it around my wrist.
How much money did you win when you played Larry Flint in poker?
I beat him out of $1.7 million one set.
Ooh.
But I felt that was good for him,
Yeah, sure. Now, are you still doing a lot of gambling?
Well, I just returned from the World Series of Poker. In fact, that's where I'm going back tomorrow night. They've got folks running around. Stacks of $100 bills that burn up a wet mule, man. I can't afford to be down here talking to you kind of people. I need to be up there tending the business. And then, too, I've got an autograph thing up there. I wrote a book with a local guy that, hell, he's all right. He just needs fixing. We've got an awful lot of folks up there waiting to take a look at a book. I did my memoirs finally. I'm getting old.
Oh, and really, you used to make the rounds, did you not, Slim? You used to go on different talk shows around the country. Weren't you on a lot of television shows?
Oh, I did every one there is.
Yeah, I thought so.
Because they're mesmerized by some of the things that I have done.
Right.
I'm the fool that bet he could go down that river of no return.
What about the bet where you bet someone that you could make a cat pick up a Coke bottle?
That was in New York. Yeah, I did. I made a cat pick up a Coke bottle and take it up 11 stories and put it on top of a man's car.
So how did you get a cat to do that?
Wow.
Well, you see, if you'll take a cat by the tail, both hands, one right at the base of his tail.
Right.
With both hands, you can keep him off of you. Otherwise, he'll roll over and scratch you.
Right.
So I put on some leather gloves, and at every entrance to every restaurant or cafe or most places you are, there's a tiled area either at the entrance or in front of the cash register. Are you aware of that?
No.
So I always drink a Coca-Cola. I'm a non-drinking stiff. I think booze was made to sell, not to drink.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, if you'll take a Coca-Cola cap and pop it back on top of the bottle, there's a very slight indentation where you have opened it. It's less than a 16th of an inch. Now, you drag a cat by the tail, he grasps at everything inside.
Oh, I got you.
You drag him over the bottle, and eventually his claw will catch that indentation. As long as you'll hold his tail, he'll hold that. He'll hold that bottle.
Hey.
Wow. I love it.
The headlines in the New York paper 3 days later was a city full of sword-tailed cats. Everybody's had some little old kitten.
Oh, my God.
And Amarillo or Mr. Slim?
What do you like to be called? What is
I don't care. Dago Mary or Pistol Pete. I don't give a
Slim, Could you give us a ballpark figure? How much you won on
Well,
wagering?
that's none of your business, man. I mean, I'm sure you're all right, but I don't know you.
Right, so
Maybe I see more of those folks than I do my family.
a lot of cash.
I would imagine if he let that out, maybe the IRS would be interested, so probably not a good idea.
So you're going to be in the World Series of Poker starting tomorrow?
Is fat meat greasy? I mean, yes.
Very good.
Yes, I played in all of them, but one, I missed one for health reasons one time.
Let me plug this book again. Amarillo Slim in a World Full of Fat People.
Yeah,
It is.
that's not a physical characteristic. That's fat in the hip.
Fat in the hip, yes, the wallet. And I tell you that if there's a book that I'd like to read, you're holding it right now.
There you go, Mike.
I mean, honest to God, I would be fascinated.
I read
by
it
that.
last night. It's pretty good stuff.
Is it? I haven't seen it. Of course, I'm not interested in reading the damn thing. I know what's in it, you know.
It's a good movie. And you know what? The movie, this is an old movie. We date ourselves by mentioning this, but it was the movie with Elliot Gould and George Siegel. California
Slim in that.
California Split.
I played Amarillo Slim in that.
That's right.
Wow.
I remember that, and I remember you from that movie. You were great in it.
Well, listen, Slim, you're always welcome on this show. We'll plug your book, and maybe sometime our paths will cross, and you'll take our money, too.
Oh, I'd be delighted to.
I know you would. All right, thank you, my friend.
You guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.
That is, and you look at this guy, and for those of you that have never seen him on TV, I mean, he looks exactly like he's playing. I mean, he's a long, tall Texan. He's got the kind of slits for eyes.
Mm-hmm. He also won $1 million shooting 3 free throws with a football against a Hall of Fame basketball coach. He beat a world champion ping pong player with a Coca-Cola bottle. He won a bet that he couldn't ride a camel through the El Casino in Morocco. He won $65,000 pitching coins against a guy in Las Vegas.
Wow.
He rafted down the river of no return in winter in a wetsuit. He outjumped a superior athlete at Rogers Municipal Golf Course in Amarillo, Texas. And he beat Bobby Riggs playing ping pong with a skillet. And his most famous bet, according to him, is that he beat the great Minnesota Fats playing a pool. He played with a broom.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he beat Minnesota Fats.
And that's just the fun stuff he did, because really he's probably one of the greatest poker players ever.
Anyway, that's Amarillo Slim. If you want to see him, those of you listening to us in Las Vegas, Saturday, May 10, he'll be at Gambler's Bookshop. On 630 South 11th Street in Las Vegas.
Very cool.
He's a good guest. That's a good book. And we will be right back. Oh, Mike, you want to hear the new sound?
Yeah.
Can Mike guess what it is first?
Secret sound number
here we go.
3.
This is number 3.
Number 3.
This is a clicking sound.
Here's the brand new sound, Mike. And everybody, you get a first listen right now.
Why, yes, Mike. It is an innocuous clicking sound. Cluck.
There you go.
Now, wait a minute. You said cluck.
That was a joke.
Here it is, really.
I know what that is.
What is that?
That's it's a soda opening.
Stapler.
It's a soda.
It is not. It is not, I swear to God.
Okay.
That is the new sound.
But I dare say it's the best secret sound.
I'm telling you, this is the one that we could run until December.
Really?
We'll never have a winner.
All right.
Never have a winner.
Hell, I can hear the cume going up now.
We'll start it tomorrow. Here you go with all your inside talk again. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Hi.
Hi.
You in the building?
Yeah, I just moved in Monday.
Oh. You like it so far?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's been real nice.
Well, it's because you have big jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge. I mean, I want to squeeze them. Mama!
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe.
As long as I've been living, the French have been years.
Discussing places and wet things. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Nera.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Hello. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, Don and Mike. This is Dorothy.
Hi there, Dorothy.
My husband Shane was actually on your show yesterday.
Yes.
On Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, right.
Uh-huh. And I have to tell you, he got really, really sick eating all that mayonnaise.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
Yeah, well, sorry about that, honey.
No, he came home and he threw up, but just like after about a minute, he was feeling pretty good. But I want to ask Don a question. Since he made a comment, like it was watching a gay porno. Is Don into watching gay porno?
Oh, yes, I am. All
You
the time. Very much so.
Why, do you like gay porno?
Well, I thought maybe, we could have like a threesome or something.
You, Shane and Don?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll hook that right up.
I don't think Jennifer really
And how about my best buddy, Rob? We're making a foursome.
Well, does he have like 7 inches?
Rob's big into gay porno.
Love it. Who is the celebrity you most resemble?
Well, let's see. I'm so beautiful. I don't resemble anybody, actually.
No, you can do better than that.
I give you this. She does sound kind of day. So I bet she is real itty prey.
So maybe Anna Nicole?
No. That don't even compare.
Doesn't even compare.
Really?
All right, honey.
But I just don't think Jennifer really did it for you guys. I think I'm going to have to come down there and take care of you guys.
Well, come on down.
Yeah,
I think you're
anytime.
very, very lonely,
The doors are open.
Are you lonely, Mike?
Always.
Really? You
Yes.
out for a little foursome?
No.
And of course, I'm never lonely because I've always got it. If my wife isn't around, my love of gay porno
that keeps you together.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I figured probably we could get together with Balamea, you and my husband.
And I'm afraid I'm not into that, ma'am. But thank you so much for the offer.
Maybe after the threesome, you could take a stab at that Wonderlic test, see how you do.
Maybe so. I think I'm going to have to come down and take care of you guys.
I think
If you're watching gay pornos.
Okay, goodbye.
But I want to say I really enjoy your show. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby talk.
Thank you, and of course, well, never mind.
Wow.
She hung up. The gay. I made one comment about gay porno that was under the guise of trying to be humorous.
Well, it was very funny because, of course, the man had mayonnaise
white
all over his mouth.
Looked like number 3 coming all out of his mouth. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, hi. I want to talk about that Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
And I think it was kind of a flagrant abuse of mayonnaise. I mean, it shouldn't be eaten like that. It should be used as a sexual lubrication.
Okay, everybody's got a
Spoken
thought
like
today.
a man who's probably done that before.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello?
So, Don.
Yes, and Mike, hi.
Don and Mike, yeah, hi. Phil from Upper Marlboro.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, I was calling, Mike. I would like to offer to you $1 for every pound that you lose to your goal weight. And maybe the other listeners out here might like to jump in on it, and you can take that money and donate to your favorite charity.
Let me do you one better. All right, here's the deal. I reached my goal weight. I will write that check, plus I'll double it, and we'll give it to Children's Hospital.
I would love to do this, man.
And you know what? You keep your money. You spend it on your mother. Buy her some nice pajamas.
I got an idea.
For
every pound that Mike loses, all the listeners should send me $1. I'm for that.
Sounds good. Well, now I'm going to. You know what? Because of that, I'll be right over. No, because of that, I'm going to go out and have a Big Mac now.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, O&A rule. Opie and Anthony rule.
Okay, listen, area code 215. There you go. Yeah, you love me now that I got your phone number on caller ID, right?
No, I love you guys.
Ass.
All right.
Area code. Do you want me to go further?
He's hung up.
He's gone. Mysteriously enough.
He's gone.
He's gone.
There you go.
And yet the number remains.
Yeah, got their numbers. That's something all the skateboarders have to learn how to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like call us from payphones or something.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Don't call.
If you want to call and say something that's going to piss us off, you call from a payphone.
Yeah.
But incidentally...
But then again, we've got the payphone number, too, and we will send the authorities, and they'll run you right out of town.
And, keep hope alive for your heroes. Mm-hmm. I'm sure someday they'll be back.
Sure.
They can make a comeback. Ask the Grease Man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Look where he is today. Mm-hmm. He's on top of the world. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, you guys are the greatest. Listen, that lady that just called was the psycho lady that tells you kill babies, and she calls about once every 6 months.
I believe that. Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Really? Is that the John Bonet lady?
I'm sorry I didn't pick that up. I think this caller is absolutely right.
Maybe you're right. Thanks, my friend. Maybe he's right.
He's right.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike.
Hi.
Yo, man, this is Matt from the Legacy.
Legacy, Philly, PA. Hi there.
Yo, man, you got to stop ripping on skateboarders. I'm a skateboarder, and I love you guys.
You know what? That's fair enough. I think the skateboarding community, you know, for those people that dig the skateboarding community, I think what we do when we mention that is we comment on the silliness of a 40-year-old man skateboarding, which we witnessed a couple of times.
Yeah. Pretending. Or using one of those dumb, what is it that Greg Hughes used to ride around the station on? Those little, what do you call those?
A razor scooter.
A razor scooter.
That's right.
Yeah. Because, you know, he was young and edgy and hip and cool. You know, man. And he's nutty. He's crazy.
It lasted about the same amount of time, this razor scooter.
Right. Thank you, my friend. All right. Well, apologies to all skateboarders.
Yeah, why not? I mean, frankly, I enjoy the skateboarding videos when they wipe out, when they go down the railing of a set of stairs, and accidentally the skateboard goes offline and crushes their genitals.
I watched a good one the other night. The only problem is it was hosted by Jim Belushi.
Why is he doing that?
Because he's like the whore for ABC now. But they had some great, it was like X Games bloopers, right? Where they had guys on the you know those guys right there, they look like toy bicycles,
right?
And those motocross bikes, and they go up the big cement thing that's meant for skateboards, and these guys would just fall right on their heads. And of course, ABC can run this because they can say after you see these guys,
no one was seriously hurt
with the horrific crashes, and nobody was hurt. However, I do have to tell you about a show that I was hip to by Charles Broyhill.
Howdy-do.
Howdy-do.
Did you finally watch that?
I did, and I'm telling you.
I've only ever seen promos for it.
It's the greatest. Broyhill calls me up and he says, I got a show for you. It's a Japanese show. You got to see if you can TiVo it. Extreme...
I don't know what it is either.
Extreme
Challenge.
Extreme Awesome Challenge.
Extreme Challenge.
So I go on the TiVo.
Extreme.
And as it turns out, it's on TNN.
Extreme.
It's on TNN on Saturday nights at 9 o'clock.
TNN, which in my opinion is the network that is really making unbelievable progress, because they're putting stuff on there that's just fun to watch.
This show, and of course it comes from Japan.
I'm a big Blind Date supporter.
And they do great shows in Japan.
Personally?
No, Charlie. But thank you.
Part of this show... Part of the show that I watched, Charlie hit me to it. And if anybody out there has seen it, you can back me up on this. One of the bits they did on this show was they said they got a rubber ball that's got like $500 in it. And these guys are up on top of a cliff. And they say, okay, we're going to roll the ball over the cliff. First guy that gets the ball wins the money.
And they just run down the hill.
They roll this ball off the cliff. And you see 50 Chinese or Japanese, whatever they are, guys, go tumbling over the edge of this cliff, and I mean they are busting themselves up, and they are. Right. It's like watching Wile E. Coyote, and then when they get to the bottom, the 2 or 3 guys who have actually made it, they start duking it out, and they start fighting over the ball that has like 500 yen in it. Charlie told me he saw a promo for the show, so
Japanese television has always had the reality. They were on the reality bandwagon long before we were in the United States. Right. In fact, we're the last ones that went to Europe, and then it came over here.
A lot of the best Japanese stuff is on HBO Real Sex.
Right, exactly. Like when they're, when they make them drink 6 gallons of water, and then they have to sit on an ice cube. And
the one where they tied
good show.
They tied weights to men's testicles.
Oh, it was hard.
You're so right. That is a great show.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you, my friend.
Bye.
Thanь you. Very rare that
Bye, Charlie.
Bye.
There he goes.
While we're talking TV, don't forget that I think it's tomorrow night.
the World Poker Tour on the Travel Channel.
Oh, with the Van Patten
Can you
boy?
TiVo it? I got to TiVo that.
I believe so. I'm pretty sure it's on Wednesday nights. It was like 2 hours left.
Oh, man, fantastic.
And it is so great because there's 5 people playing poker.
Right.
And you get to see everybody's hands. It's on they put it like in a column.
That is so very cool.
They play all Hold'em.
However, I'm really, to get back to this whole thing with I started with Jim Belushi and the show, the guys wiping out. I'm getting really burned out on ABC's philosophy for sweeps, that they're going to, I don't even think we commented on this. Sunday night, Tim Allen had a 1-hour show with his personal highlights from the life of Home Improvement.
There's certain shows that don't deserve the retrospect.
Home Improvement was just a piece of junk that people watched because nobody else was watching TV at the time.
Home Improvement was the classic Lucky Comedians break gone mad. I mean,
anyway, they got
Tool Time.
They
hate books.
Hold on a second. Oh, it's in the other machine? You got the Home Improvement thing? Here's the premise of this special, 8 o'clock on Sunday night. And we do hate books, incidentally, in case you're wondering. The premise
I like that Amarillo Slim book.
It's the pompous Tim Allen, who, incidentally, after Home Improvement, I believe you did one movie where you pretended to be Santa Claus, and that's the extent of your film career. Okay? So Tim Allen comes out. Who would know that this is the theme to Home Improvement? He comes out and he says, first off, he comes out on the stage, and he gets a standing ovation from the studio audience. Right? And he brings out that bag that was his wife.
Right.
And then he brings out the guy that we had on the show.
Yeah, the guy that sells tools and sausage.
No, not the neighbor, Buzz. The guy with the beard.
Yeah.
The guy with the beard.
The guy with the beard that sells anything. Right.
But he was funny when we had him on the show one time when he was selling sausages or something.
Right.
And Tim Allen was talking about how in the legacy of TV, Home Improvement will go down as one of the top sitcoms of all time.
Right.
And then you had the blooper reel.
Right.
Now, they weren't really bloopers. It was just times like when Tim would be doing a scene with his cow wife, and he would say, "I think we should go out to dinner." And then there's that fake, "We've blown the scene. Keep rolling." And I'm thinking, this is on for an hour. Well, last night, 8 o'clock, Dick Clark, ABC's greatest bloopers.
And you know what? Bloopers, when they first came on a long time ago, were funny because they really weren't planned. And and then when they became part of the thing where, hey, we'll use that.
I'll tell you what a blooper is. A blooper is when a guy comes out on the show, whatever the sitcom is, and he says, "Hey, I was thinking about," whatever his line is, "we were supposed to meet Fonzie for lunch." Oh, F! Right. That's a blooper. That's a blooper.
I think ABC is their 50th anniversary is this year, and one of their big attacks for sweeps, I think, is 4 1-hour specials of just bloopers on ABC.
And you know what the thing, and Dick Clark, he really perfected this technique of taping the reactions when obviously he hasn't seen the blooper, because everything is like, here's another one that we have, and it's just such garbage television.
It's just awful. And they're not real bloopers.
No.
I mean,
I'd like to see CSI bloopers. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see bloopers from a drama. Then, have them standing over those dummies that they're going to cut open.
You're absolutely right, because that's a scene where they're supposed to be serious.
Absolutely dead serious. It would be hysterically funny.
Rather than seeing Laverne and Shirley not be able to get through their lines.
Which probably happened every day.
Shock. And Dick Clark said, "Okay, the setup of this, Laverne and Shirley."
Oh, here's something real special. Ooh.
The setup is that the girls were in a bar fight, and neither one, in actuality, had seen each other before the scene started, which is why the hilarity ensued, because Cindy couldn't keep a straight face while she was looking at Penny. It's like, I'm watching this saying, why am I watching this?
Right.
I said, why am I watching? And then I realized, because King of Queens is on Channel 9.
Mad TV.
And Fear Factor was in commercial. Fear Factor is my choice. Last night, to win a prize, a guy and a girl had to swim in a pool of dead rats.
Oh, my God.
To win the prize.
They must really have to process some of these things. I don't think the release would allow them to do that, as far as, the disease. What I was going to say about bloopers, though, Mad TV almost does the Carol Burnett thing with that guy Stewart, where he plays the little kid, and he cracks up, and it's obvious that he cracks up the woman who's playing his mother.
Mom, yeah.
And what makes it funny is that the mother is so deep in character, because she's really doing this Rebo character.
Oh, I saw it on Saturday night.
Where she just loses it.
You know what it was?
When he's eating the chocolate chip cookie.
And also where he was showing her he had his bathing suit on, and he kept lifting his leg up, like exposing his genitals to her.
Oh, that show still holds up as the funniest thing on TV.
Hey, Don and Mike, hello.
Hello?
You're on the air.
Hey, what's up? This is Warren in Baltimore. I just wanted to tell you guys that show you guys are talking about, it's like the Extreme Ultimate Elimination Challenge.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, your phone broke up. Extreme Ultimate what?
Elimination Challenge.
Extreme Ultimate Elimination
That is
Challenge.
that is the full name of the show.
And it's so ridiculous. I mean,
it's great. Didn't you like
it? The dubbing is so obviously not what they're actually saying, but it's so funny. I mean, I watched it last week, and it was cops versus cons. There's a bunch of cops versus ex-cons, and then the other one was donors versus addicts.
Yeah, you got to watch it.
Wow.
I mean, it's Saturday night at 9 o'clock. If you got a TiVo, just put that in on TNN.
Gotta love the Japanese. Yeah.
No, you don't have to love them, Mike.
Stop it.
Never forget.
Jesus. Wow.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Boy, two guys actually jumped.
Forgot who you were talking.
Right, exactly.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello?
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, this might be a dumb question, but I just wanted to know, I'm from the Legacy,
Thanks.
and wanted to know if my Walkman will help the ratings.
I wish it was like the Nielsen ratings. I can't explain to you how ridiculously retarded and behind the times the Arbitron ratings procedure is, how they get the ratings for the people who listen to radio. But it's not like that. You would think that there would be some device that would monitor.
Yeah, we can't explain it because we're not allowed to.
But it's way behind the times. But the best way you can help us out in Philly is just to tell your friends. I know it sounds cliche, but
spread the word.
That's what you do.
I plan on doing it.
Thank you, my friend. One more call. We got a break. Hey, Don and Mike. Hello.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike.
Hi.
This is Tom from the Legacy.
For being a show that gets a 2.3 share, we sure do get a lot of calls from the Legacy.
We do indeed.
What can we do for you?
You sent a shout-out to the skateboarders a minute ago.
Yeah.
And I remember from the other day summing up, the year in Don and Mike like that guy does every year.
Right.
It was skateboarding and churches that got us into this trouble in the first place.
Right. Very true. So, we'll figure out another way to say those dumb guys without saying skateboarders.
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
Say air conditioner repair or something.
Tim's friends.
Yeah.
That's who they refer to from now on. Tim's friends.
Good.
We got a break. I just want to tell you what's coming up next. We had a guy about an hour ago from Salt Lake with some BS about, no pun intended, about Vince Lombardi's underpants on eBay.
Man, you were curious for a minute.
We got a guy, was not. We got a guy who sent us a letter and a copy of something that he's got on eBay that I think is rather interesting. Okay?
eBay's fun.
And we'll share that with you. And as a matter of fact, we can go through the old Dynamite mailbag. We got a real scary letter from a guy, too.
Ooh. Okay, good.
A guy, like a stalker guy. So we'll see what's on your minds when we come right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Here at Open Line Tuesday. Hey, Mike.
Yes, Don.
I have a dog named Colonel Klink.
I know. I love your dog.
A German Shepherd. And he's bigger and he's healthier and his stools are firmer and his hair is shinier now.
Beautiful coat, well fed. Looks like a Purina One dog to me.
That's because Colonel Klink eats Purina One exclusively. I'd like to challenge our listeners. Are you ready? Listen to me, listeners. What if you could change your pet's health for the better?
Would you?
Wouldn't you want to try? Mm-hmm. Call 1-888-606-BART and take the Purina One 30-day performance challenge with your pet.
You'll never go back to another dog food.
My dog eats Purina One. I was talking to him this morning, and he said, Dad, damn, would you scratch this itch right behind my ear? And then he said, how about some more Purina One?
And the amazing thing is, your dog's the only one I know that completely talks.
1-888-606-BARK. Woo! Purina One.
Call for details. Your free 8-pound bag of Purina One, probably your adult dog food formula. Visit their website at www.purinaonechallenge.com.
Did I not clearly explain the circle of trust to you, Greg?
Yeah, I think I got it.
Then is there something you want to tell me?
I don't think so.
See, if I can't trust you, Greg, then I have no choice but to put you right back outside the circle. And once you're out, you're out. There's no coming back.
Well, I would definitely like to stay inside the circle.
Well, then tell me the truth.
Jack, I don't know what we're talking about.
All right, now look, Father. I'm a patient man. That's what 19 months in a Vietnamese prison camp will do to you. But I will be watching you, studying your every move. And if I find that you are trying to corrupt my firstborn child, I will bring you down, baby. I will bring you down to Chinatown.
The Don and Mike Show.
Full of double entendre. The Don and Mike Show.
Yes, yeah. Hey, yeah. Now, listen, we got a second Cinco de Mayo thing. Oh, happy Metallica, everybody. Coming up in our next break. Tomorrow on the show, for Mamo's Day, we'll be playing What My Mom Doesn't Know Won't Hurt Her. Wonderful. Give away some cash. Also, still to come this week on the show in studio, girlstellall.com.
Exciting.
And keep in mind that next Monday, we broadcast live from Iceland.
Reykjavik.
Really no good reason except they said, do you want to go? And we said, yeah, and we're giving away trips to Iceland, so what the hell?
Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to every minute we're there.
I guess, love to party. Yes. And there's hot chicks, and the time difference is 4 hours later, and it's a free trip.
And I would say some of us have grand designs on the trip.
Yeah.
Some of us are perhaps putting more into this trip than others. Some of us are looking forward to this trip more than others because they expect to, establish lifelong relationships with the people of Iceland.
Mike wants to get laid in Iceland.
No, it's not that simple.
And we're going to do everything we can to make that happen, which is why when we get on the plane, a little collection will be started.
Okay.
To make sure that Mike gets, at the very least, a handy.
Let me explain something to all of you.
In Iceland.
Especially you, because you're a good friend of mine and I know you like to help. Let me do this one on my own, and I will report every detail. I will tell you everything that goes on. But please, it just doesn't work when you try to get involved. You've been married for 22 years, and it's just...
what if I got one of the stews to take care of you?
Whenever you try to do that, it backfires, and it ends up embarrassing me.
Okay, just try to help.
But I will share with you publicly and privately everything that goes on. And as I said before, the words I want to hear when at some point over the weekend is, of course I'll pay for your airfare. That's what I want to hear.
Because I don't want to put any pressure on you.
I'm looking forward to have some summer exchange friends.
But if you can't get laid in Iceland...
Well, now, who knows that?
You might as well go gay.
I don't know whether that's true. They say the women are beautiful. I didn't know whether they're...
Beautiful, horny, and the ratio of women to men is something like 500 to 1. Apparently, as soon as you walk off the plane...
So you're setting me up for a fall now.
You smell like you.
All of them blonde.
Because you're going to score, killer.
Not looking to score, looking to establish some relationships.
I just want to remind all of us, don't forget to pack a stick. Because you need it to beat off all the beautiful women that are constantly throwing themselves at you.
You just said beat off.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Rob Spiewak.
Or did I?
Dear Don and Mike, if you can plug this, it would be great. I need to change my last name. I am from Iowa City, Iowa. I listen to you every day on KCJJ. Here is my phone number. My item is on eBay starting at 2 a.m. It went on eBay at 2 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
Let me see. Here's the description. The item is buy my name change and you pick my middle name. Description. My name is Bradley. I recently have gone through a divorce and I'm stuck with a hyphenated last name because when I got married, I was trying to be Mr. Sensitive. So now after all the bills, I can't afford a name change. I don't want my wife's last name. I don't even want my dad's last name.
What does he have his wife's last name? I don't get it.
I hated him.
He's got his wife's last name?
Yeah.
I guess they both took hyphenated names.
So I am legally changing my last name to Laborman. Here's what I've decided. If you bid on this item and pay the amount you bid, you choose my middle name. I don't care if the middle name is your family name, a business name, or a cartoon character.
Wussy.
Here are the only things I can't have because a judge has to approve my name change. No obscene words. No derogatory slang words. It can only be one word or two hyphenated words. Essentially, here's what will happen. My name will be Bradley James, your name here, Laborman.
What was the Barry name, Rob? The guy?
Yes.
What do you mean you can't say that? They just deleted it out.
Oh, bummer.
Anyway, if for some chance the judge does not approve the name change, you're entitled to a full refund. The winner also receives a copy of some sort of legal document with my new full name on it in a nice frame for you to display.
I have one, and it's not necessarily derogatory or obscene, but I have one that I'd like to give him.
What is that?
Scooter.
And I would go with Scrote.
I have backup name, too.
Okay.
Wingnut.
Oh, I like
That's not derogatory, right? Really?
No.
Love it.
Wingnut?
Yeah.
How about this could be hyphenated? Tim Sabian.
Or Sabian. Hey, I think we might have.
We might have to pay for that. We might have to pay for Sabian.
You can hyphenate it. You could go Sabian Kelly.
Because that was his DJ name. Right? Anyway, let's call this guy up. I got to get his permission.
There's inside, Rob, and then there's actually inside the organs that are inside.
Yeah, Rob sometimes goes too far inside.
Rob goes deep cover sometimes.
The Chewy Center.
All right, let me get this guy on the air. He gave us his phone number, said to give him a call. I got to get his permission. Oh, this stinks. Even though the guy sent us a letter and said, please call. Hello?
Giggles.
Hello?
Another good one.
I can't hear anything, Rob.
Should be able to.
I don't hear anything. Oh, there. Now I hear it ringing. Okay. It made me giggle. He's not there.
The machine.
He's on the other line. If you want to leave a message, if we get to base as soon as possible. Okay. All right. Here you go. All right. Hey, Brad, it's Don and Mike.
Check out the big brain on Brad.
Dude, we're calling you right now about your eBay name change.
Yeah, we're on the air as we speak.
But you're on the other line, so, we called. Incidentally, the name that Mike and I think, would be willing to bid on would be Sabian.
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 That's the way he spells it?
No, E-A-N.
Sabean.
Oh, the way he spells it.
That is the name. Thank you. Buzz, why don't you go to eBay and see if you can find us.
All right.
It started on May 2nd, actually. And it says, eBay, I'll give you the item number.
Oh, you can do it by that, yeah.
You want to look it up?
Mm-hmm.
See if anybody's been on this thing. You on eBay, Buzz?
All right.
Okay, the item number is 292-678-0600.
Got it.
Okay. Put it in the old computer and let me know what's happening.
All right.
While Buzz is doing that, we'll do this. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Howdy.
Hey, how's it going, man? Big, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Thank you.
Hey, I want to know if you're still doing that Who Wants to Be a Radio Disc Jockey contest. Are you done with the whole legal thing or what?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I think we start that in June. The Radio Star promotion to win the nighttime shift on our home station, WJFK. Absolutely.
Now, do you have to be from Virginia for that?
Not necessarily, right?
No, but you'd have to move here.
I will pack up and move right now if I have to.
To win the 6-month job. Yes, coming in June.
Cool.
Got the go-ahead from legal. We're doing it.
Hey,
I got some. Hold on. I know you had some, but I got maybe some inside information here. Matt.
Yeah.
Well, you say this guy is a DJ on the station?
He's the afternoon the DJ that's on just before you guys.
Well, how can that be?
Here's a lovely picture of him.
Because he just writes, my name is Bradley Workman Doltz, I'm from Iowa City. I listen to you on KCJJ.
And he also works for KCJJ.
Oh, that's not nice.
You know, I mean, we wouldn't be against it if the guy had written up front saying,
I'm a DJ,
I'm the midday
tell us.
DJ.
That's sneaky.
Oh, you got the picture of him, Buzz?
Isn't he handsome?
Smarmy.
He's handsome.
What's he look like?
Take a look, Mike. There's Buzz's got the monitor for you there. Handsome.
Hi there. It looks like might be.
So the guy's a DJ? Has anybody been on his middle name yet, Buzz? Can you pull that up?
$10. So far, the bid is $10.
And does it say what the name is?
Let me check. Okay. Hang on, my microphone stand is still vibrating.
Don't worry about it. Thank you, Buzz. Appreciate the fact. Buzz is the only one who has actual internet access on this show. God. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, how you doing?
We're doing great, thanks.
Hey, whatever happened to the world's dumbest millionaire?
What do you mean? I'm here every day.
Hello, come on, Lake, move a little quicker.
You were going to call the guy back to see how smart he was.
Oh, you mean that guy from Iowa? Yeah, you know what? We called that guy back. Oh, remember the guy that wanted to take the IQ test against me? We called it. You're right. We should have followed up. We called the guy back off the air the next day, and we got his voicemail. And we've left him messages.
Jackass.
So, you know, what can I say? Thanks for following up, though.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right, appreciate it. Buzz, you got the information there?
They're not giving the names. I see the ID names of the people who've made the bids, and there have been 7 bids so far. The bid started at $1, and they're now up to $10.
But they're not giving the names?
I don't see the names here, no.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I got a better word for that guy's middle name.
What's that?
Anybody that take his wife's name, his middle name should be See You in Toledo.
Okay. But again, like the guy wrote, I don't disagree, but it's got to be a name.
You can't use profanity.
It's got to be a name.
Okay, C-word.
C-word. Lisa just brought in the absolute latest, the current bid. I guess that we've got some interest in.
Right.
Is up to $20.50.
Wow.
And the user ID is Nick, the Great One. He's the one who has got the highest bid right now.
That's a shame that you're not able to see what other people's names are.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You can see the name of the people who have made the bids.
Right.
Brewski, 13. Let me see. This guy, Nick, the Great One. Man, he's made 4 bids on this thing.
Yeah, he's up to $25.49 now.
Yeah, it's probably the guy's producer.
Just while we were talking.
Brewski has made a couple. Sweet Pants has made a couple.
Up to $30.
Sweet Pants has made...
Sweet Pants.
Sweet Pants has made 3 bids on this thing.
Lucky Gene has the lead now.
And now with more news on this guy being a disc jockey, here is Dennis Murphy. Hi, Dan.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Dennis.
He came to visit you back in September.
Is he a disc jockey on the station, Dennis?
The midday disc jockey from 10 to 2 in Iowa.
Now, you know him, right?
Oh, yeah, he came to stay with me for a weekend.
All right, so Dennis, thank you for the tip.
No problem.
How are your teeth, Dennis?
Is that Rob?
No, that's me. That's Mike, Dennis. I know you've been on the show for 20 years. It might be hard for you to remember my voice.
I thought Rob was saying...
No. No, that came from my... And Dennis, you know you can buy dental work on eBay.
Oh, well, I know. But you know what? I got an extreme makeover show, and I'm going to put my name and picture.
Are you a category? You are absolutely the perfect guy for the category of male on extreme makeover.
What would you want in your makeover, Dennis? What would you want to change? It's usually 3 things. What
Everything.
Would be, well, I mean,
no. I want new teeth and a better chin.
And what would the third thing be? How about some lipo?
Oh, okay. Then you take some lipo. Yeah, lipo. For what though? For what?
What about
your belly?
What about your hand? What about a prosthetic? Don't they do amazing things with prostheses now, where you can and you could get? Couldn't you get? Because I know you can move the stump, like almost you got little fingers in there, right?
Yeah.
So couldn't you have something that would control like a hand? Couldn't they do something like that with you?
Well, you know they had hand transplants before.
Have you ever talked to a doctor about maybe getting a hand transplant?
But the thing is, I have to be on medication for the rest of my life, and I don't want to do that.
Yes, it's inconvenient to have it.
All right, Dennis, we got to run. Thanks for the update.
Can I help you out with anything?
Now,
I want to be back on the show.
He wants to be back on the show, Don.
you know what, Dennis? Maybe we'll send you up to Philadelphia sometime soon.
Okay, no problem. I'm not Philly.
I think you would be a great go-between for us and the program director. Absolutely. And we're having a problem with WYSP.
Yeah, I would love to be the mediator.
Okay, you got it.
Okay,
we'll talk to you soon.
Day.
All right,
Bye.
thank you, Dennis.
So that's all right. Great. Bye, Dennis.
Bye-bye.
So that's why he doesn't have a hand, because medicine's a hassle.
Yeah.
Buzz, what's the eBay thing up to now?
Unbelievable. Remember I said $10 to start?
Yeah.
Up to $86 now and still climbing.
Hey, you
see, the guy's going to love us for doing this.
Yeah.
but
100 now.
It's up to 100 now.
Yeah.
Lisa just said in my earpiece.
Unbelievable.
And this guy's on the other line. That's what kills me.
He's a disc jockey.
And he's on the other line.
What do you mean he's on the other line?
Well, we called him. I mean, he's not, he's not even paying attention to what we're doing here. Oh, sorry, guys.
If you're a DJ, that's cool. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Bradley, it's Don and Mike. I'm gonna put you on the air. All right, here he is. Here's this guy.
120.
Okay, I wasn't trying to be smarmy, though.
How come you never mentioned in your letter that you're the midday DJ?
I sent it out to everybody. I just don't know why.
What do you mean you sent it to everybody? It says, Dear Don and Mike.
Well, yours said, Dear Don and Mike.
If you can plug
then I had to send it out to the AP, but the AP ignored me.
It says, Dear Don, here's exactly what it says. Dear Don and Mike, if you can plug this, it would be great. I really need to change my last name. My name is Bradley Workman Goltz. I am from Iowa City. I listened to you on KCJJ. I actually visited you last fall. My phone number is blah, blah, blah. From reading this, I got that you're a listener of the station.
Oh, I thought that the fact that I put that I visited was enough because I visited you guys last year.
Oh, all right.
And
Yeah, but Mike, you know this. We have people that show up in the lobby all the time.
I can understand he might have assumed that we knew who he was, and I don't know whether it was necessarily sneaky.
No, but I don't like the fact that you wrote, I listened to you on KCJJ. That would indicate, he's even though he's in Iowa City, he's still in the radio business technically.
Well, there might be, he might find himself so insignificant on the radio that he thinks of himself as a listener first.
So listen, dude, here's the deal.
152.
Okay.
We need a percentage of this money now because it's obvious that the fact that we've mentioned it on our show.
Yeah, we've taken you from $10 to $150.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. So Mike and I need, I believe our cut should be 18%.
18%. What do you say, Bradley?
18. That sounds like an okay deal to me.
18%. We can get this thing way up there.
163.
So that means if it was $200, that would be $36.
It's up to 163 now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right, goodbye. We'll talk to you
very
tomorrow.
much. Thank
See
you.
how that's doing.
All right, Bradley Sabian.
Hello, Don and Mike show. Hello.
Hello.
You're on the air. Hi.
How you doing? Yeah. Cousin Ed got back to you guys about what you were talking about yesterday.
Of course he did on his show, but he never called us private.
Oh, the guy on
No, he
WYSP?
doesn't.
What did he have to say today on his show?
No, he was saying that he was talking about the whole bathroom signs and all that. I'm just letting you know, you guys.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
Because why?
Right.
I don't know.
Why bother?
I don't know. Listen, Opie and Anthony don't rule anything. The only thing that Opie and Anthony rule are their couches. Because that's where they're sitting on their fat asses every day. And you can continue to call and continue to lie to Joe and get on the air. But we have your phone number, and we're going to do bad stuff to you off the air.
Very good.
So just stop it.
So this guy now is going to get... I think this guy will get over $1,000 for his name. I think he'll get it. What's it up to now?
211.
Well, you know what that means for us?
Yeah.
18%.
Very good.
18%. You're welcome, Midday DJ. Now, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
I want to thank everybody that participated. We didn't have one person vomit in the studio.
Cinco de Metallica. It was May 5th. Here's what we're doing today on the show. As we continue our tribute to Mexicans, Spaniards, Cinco de Mayo Part 2. Now, I'm not sure of the pronunciation on this. My son speaks Spanish. He takes AP Spanish classes. I asked him how you say hello, I love you. in Spanish. And the literal translation that I got back from him was, Hola,
Te amo.
te amo. Te amo.
How about that, huh?
So, here's the deal. We're going to do the drive-thru game.
Ah, good.
But we're going to do it Cinco de Mayo, Spanish-speaking only.
Hola, te amo.
You pull up to a McDonald's, a Jack in the Box, a Wendy's, a Burger King, whoever it is.
Taco Bell.
A Taco Bell. Probably get a winner there. and they say, hi, welcome to Taco Bell. And then you say, hola, te amo.
No. Hola, te amo.
Te amo.
Yeah, hola, te amo.
Hola, te amo. And if they say, I love you back,
right,
you win a prize.
I would say that your odds are increasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but these days,
right,
you got a lot of dot heads working at these places. It's not just Mexicans anymore.
I know. It should be an interesting experiment.
So go now.
What is the response, though?
The response is, I love you too.
So what is it in Spanish?
It doesn't matter. They can say,
te amo tú.
Te amo amigo, or
te amo también.
I love you. All you got to do is get a response that indicates I love you. Mm-hmm. Okay? And I guess...
My point is, if you say te amo in Spanish, if we know what the I love you too...
Wouldn't it be te amo...
And then some word. Te amo.
If we hear... También.
Y te amo.
It would be... No, también I'm hearing.
Te amo también.
Te amo también.
Te amo también.
You're telling me the headphones now, that's how you say I love you too.
Very good.
Te amo también.
That's good.
So anyway, you know the bit. You pull up to the drive-thru window, you're talking to a clown's mouth, and instead of doing it in English, you do it in Spanish. And you say, hola, hello, te amo.
Te amo.
I love you. And that's all you can say.
Beautiful.
And if they say I love you back, either in English or Spanish,
right,
or a combination Spanglish, then you are a big winner.
There you go.
So call us now at 877-365-3636, and we'll try this, the multilingual version
Very good.
of the fast food game. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Mike?
Yes, Don?
Has it been tough for you to get used to daylight savings time?
Oh, has it?
It's a you-know-what. If it's really savings, it should feel good, right?
It should, and Singular Wireless has a deal right now that will have you feeling so good, you'll think Christmas came early, and I love Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. Right now you can choose from 50% more anytime minutes, or 5,000 night and weekend minutes, or 5,000 mobile minutes for plans starting at $29.99 a month, and nationwide long distance is included.
It's your choice. You decide which way to save fits you best.
So listen. Call Singular Wireless at 1-866-SINGULAR or log on to Singular.com or visit any Singular Wireless retailer in your area. Remember, that's 1-866-SINGULAR. It's your choice. You decide which way to say, the way that fits you best.
And try to say Singular 10 times fast. Certain restrictions apply. See any Singular store for details.
Vouchers. We ain't got no vouchers. We don't need no vouchers. I don't have to show you any stinking vouchers.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
I've had it up here with the likes of you people.
America's premier sex jesters, Don and Mike.
All right, thank you, Dude Walker. Here we go now. See if we can get help with the pronunciation.
Very good.
Here's Jimmy the Mexican. Jimmy.
Yay, how's it going?
Okay, Jimmy, how do you say I love you too in Spanish?
Te quiero mucho.
Te quiero
mucho.
And we have
I mean, literally means I like you a lot, but it still means
right,
I love you
let's say your wife said, hola, te amo. What would you say back?
That actually, she's saying hello. What's your name, basically?
No.
Te llamo. Te llamo is your name.
Are you a Mexican?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jimmy the Mexican. How do you say how would you say hello, I love you then in Spanish? Hola,
Jimmy. Hola. Very good. Yes. Hola, te quiero mucho.
hello, I like you a lot. I love you a lot. Spanish is really kind of weird. You can substitute that for love and like you a lot. It's pretty much the same thing, but it means the same thing.
I don't think you're a real Spanish and a real Spaniard.
What did you say?
I'm not Spaniard. I'm Hispanic. Well, actually, I'm Mexican.
Hola, te amo would be what?
Te llamo is your name.
That's te amo.
Is
¿Cómo te llamas?
Yes. That's like what's your name?
I know that. That's elementary Spanish.
Hello.
Right.
Now here comes Lisa. She's got a working knowledge.
Won't you tell me your name? Hello. I love you. Let me jump in your game. Hello, senora.
Hola. Here's two different words. Como se llama? That's LL.
Como se llama?
Like, what is your name? Or como te llamas?
Right.
It's LLAMAS. That's what is your name or what are you called? Amo. AMO, te amo, means I love you or I like you. So it's two different words.
So you're wrong, Jimmy the Mexican.
Oh, I don't think so.
Joe?
What do you mean you don't think so?
No, te amo is...
Do you speak fluent? Let me ask you a question.
Te amo is a name, is asking you your name.
Llamo, not amo. LLAMO, the verb llamar as opposed to amar or estoy enamorado, to be in love.
Do you speak fluent Spanish, Jimmy?
I don't think it's fluent. My folks did. I always ask.
All right, goodbye. Hey, listen, goodbye. Cut my grass. Joe.
Oh, dear. I just want to say to all the callers that we're just trying to play.
Oh, dear.
Now, Joe, don't drop the F-bomb. Why are you mad at the callers? Say it without cursing.
Because it'd be nice if we just use a loose translation. Maybe it'll be funnier. I don't know what's with the callers today.
What everybody's calling...
What are you getting mostly,
Everybody's nitpicking over the translation.
What's your biggest nitpick that you're getting, or do you care?
I don't care.
Right.
It sounded good what you guys suggest. Why don't we just tell them to go say it, and maybe the restaurant worker will correct them, and it'll be ha 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 funny.
Wow. If you said como te amas, you'd be saying what's your name, and if you had the Miguel, but I mean that wouldn't work as much.
So what are people saying on the telephones?
I don't speak Spanish. I don't know. They're like, hey, he doesn't have the right translation. Then I get another call. Well, he doesn't have the right translation either.
We need somebody seriously who speaks fluent Spanish.
Maybe Spanish is like German. There's dialects and...
Hey. Sounds like German.
Rob.
Listen, I just got this from my kid who speaks Spanish. He's in AP Spanish, so I thought he might know.
Right? Hello, Dad.
Yeah. Hey, hi, bud.
Hey, Dad.
I'm in a world of S about this Hola Te Amo. Do you have your radio up?
Yeah, let me turn it off.
Turn it off, thanks. Because I went to Bart when I had this idea, and I said, how do you say, hello, I love you, in Spanish? And now he's an AP honors student in Spanish, and he said, Hola Te Amo. Mm-hmm. And to you think that's how you say, hello, I love you?
I can't remember. I haven't taken it in a couple of years.
Jesus.
Why? What do you think I'm making you say?
We don't know.
We don't know. I took you at your... Hold on, here's Lisa.
I'm talking to Victor online. Victor, who works here and who speaks fluent Spanish.
Okay, well, that's what we need. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're right. It's te amo. That's fine. That's great. Te amo or te
Hola, te amo.
Well, Bart, don't sound like you had it all along when just a moment ago...
We went to you and we wanted you to be there for us.
No, I'm allowed to back up when you make me think I'm not right. But when I know I'm right, I'm going to take credit for it. I was right.
You were right.
All right, so it is Hola Te Amo. Yeah. That means hello, I love you.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was that other ass that called in,
Jimmy the Mexican,
who didn't speak Spanish.
All right, what about all the other people who are bothering Joe who made Joe come in and drop the F-bomb?
The phones are ridiculous today.
So people are obviously have an opinion on this particular subject.
Yeah, they're just thinking, everybody who thinks they're right and wants to be right and wants to get on the air.
Hola, te amo.
Dad.
No, that's not right.
Dad.
Yes. Yeah, bud.
Chill out. Okay. It's say the word
te
amo.
Bart, this is just what we did at home, and I wrote it down exactly the way you told me.
Dad, no, you're not, because you're seeing te amo, and you're putting a Y sound in there, right?
No. Here's how I wrote it down. T-E-A...
I might have been putting the Y sound in it, Bart.
T-E-A-A-M-O. Te amo.
Hola.
Love you.
Te amo.
Right.
2 words.
Te.
Hola.
Te amo.
Such idiots.
Te amo, not te amo. Te amo.
And I think I probably said te amo.
Uncle Mike said te amo. I wrote it down. Don't you remember we had this discussion?
I was just doing.
Say it then. Say it for me right now.
Hola, te amo.
See, but when you're going between the words, you're saying te amo.
It's hola, te amo.
Yes,
Right.
that's right.
You got to kick that A.
Because te amo and te amo.
I didn't know that
te amo.
before. I'm just doing that now based on what
so
everybody said.
Hola.
Because that, if you say te amo, it means I call you.
Right.
All right, so it's hola, te amo.
But you don't have to leave that pause. You could go, hola, te amo.
Or if you're dumb like me, you could go hola, te amo.
Right. Or you can say like tengo amor, which means I have love.
Estoy enamorado means I'm in love.
Yo estoy enfermo de la cabeza. I'm crazy in the head.
Crazy in the head. All right, then we will go with hola, te amo.
Very good.
Te amo.
Okay.
All right, outstanding.
And the response? Sorry, but we were at that point
Bart,
as to what they have to say.
Do you know what how they would say I love you back?
Te amo y tú?
And they just say te amo también. I love you also.
Te amo también.
That means I love you also.
Very good.
All right, thank you. See, I knew that 18 years of schooling would come in handy with this kid.
You got to remember, I haven't taken Spanish in over a year.
Yeah, but you were an honor student, though, in Spanish.
Yeah, but you know that over the summer everything goes out of my head and adds another year onto that.
Yeah, but Mom and I sent you over there, man.
Will you be, obviously you won't be pursuing your Spanish education?
Oh, I will.
At Clemson, here's how he'll be pursuing his Spanish education.
Hola, te amo.
Yeah, he'll be going, hola, I'll have another Dos Equis.
And a Corona, right.
Yeah, and a Corona. Okay.
Cerveza, por favor.
Cerveza, por favor. Dos cervezas.
All right, we got the countdown incidentally going on this kid. Countdown to graduation 1 month from today.
Oh, wow. That's great.
1 month from today. So I want all of the BM eaters to know, all you guys that live vicariously through the days we take off, that, let me see, I think before the 4th of July we have 3 days that we'll be taking off. So I'm giving you all plenty of advance notice so no one calls and gets upset. There will be 3 days that we will be off. We will be off next Tuesday because we have to fly back from Iceland. We will be off on Memorial Day Monday because that is a national holiday.
I have a question for your son.
And we will be off on June 6th because that is the day my son graduates from high school, and I don't want to miss the biggest day of his life.
Bart? Bart, this is Uncle Mike talking here, and, I've known you for, practically your entire life.
Yeah.
You probably know a little bit about me and my lifestyle and, my likes, my dislikes. My question to you, Bart, would be, what is more important to you, my attendance at your graduation ceremony or getting a significant envelope filled with cash?
The envelope.
Thank you, Bart. I just wanted to double check.
Knew that.
Yeah.
Although, Bart, you should also know that Mom and I are hip to the reason you want to have a graduation party.
To have fun?
No. To
enjoy this, to celebrate my
exit
of high school with my friends?
To get money from everybody because he owes Frida and I so much money. His debt is incredible.
Will that be post or pre-graduation? The
Pre-graduation, I believe.
Pre-graduation?
No, I think the party is that weekend, isn't it?
No, it's pre-graduation because I go to Beach Week that weekend.
So you're going to have to have a little get-together prior.
I think so.
Put me on the list for that one.
Okay, or maybe you could just do like you do for Charlie's wedding.
No, if I'm in town, I'll be there. If I don't...
we'd love you to come by.
Really? What it is, but if I won't be there, I will send a videotape. And I'm looking right now at really quality video cameras for my daughters.
Yeah.
Really, really good ones. And, the kind that are like movie quality. And once I zero it in, I'm going to teach the boy how to operate it, and we're going to be doing all our videotape tributes.
I think for the graduation party, what might be effective is sort of like a Charlie's Angels speakerphone thing.
Very good.
We can all gather around the...
Well, that might be...
Speakerphone and mic.
Yeah.
Hello, Angels.
All right, bud. Thanks for your help.
Okay, doke.
All right. Oh, did you get that memory stick?
Yeah, I got a ginormous one.
Good man. My son and I are equally partaking in breaking the law. by downloading songs off the internet. Oh, and I got some killer songs today.
Fantastic.
That he's put on a big memory stick.
Long ones.
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, we're both going to do time together.
Just because they're making such a big stink about it.
All right, bud, I'll see you later. Well, Barty, let me just tell you something. Even though you're almost a man, I can still say, Te amo.
Oh, that's nice.
How do you define man? Because I am 18.
Well, you are, legally you're 18, but you're still, you know.
He can fight for his country, Don.
Still living under my roof.
But I can't drink.
Te amo.
In foreign countries you can. Can he?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Spain I can.
In Spain you can, all right.
Yeah, he's had a beer under Mom and Dad's supervision.
I think a lot of kids.
Dad, you're just adding more years to your sentence there.
I'm adding what?
More years to your sentence.
More years to your sentence.
Te amo.
Te amo tambien.
That's nice.
There you go. Thanks. I'll see you tonight.
All right.
Yeah. Our house is going to run real smooth because Mommy's out of town again.
Mommy's heading out?
Yeah.
When Mom leaves, the house is fantastic.
Things run cool when Mommy's not around. All right. I'll see you later, bud.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. And I do want to mention for a brief second here, my best wishes seriously to my brother-in-law, Doug, who I love, who's undergoing a surgical procedure, which is why my wife has gone out of town.
Yeah, and I know about it, and good luck to him, and best to his family. It's a tough thing to go through.
So, Doug, we're behind you. Now that we have this whole thing with I love you, let's play we got to do commercials.
It'd be good if we could.
We can play the game. Okay, we can play the game.
Very good.
But
we have to wait.
It wouldn't be a complete segment without a disgruntled caller from Sacramento.
Brian. Is right. That is right. What happened to the Don and Mike show that I know and love? This used to be a show where I could sit and revel in my Americanism, my America, the one I want, right? And all of a sudden you're throwing Mexican talk all over
you're
the radio.
A Sacramento hater.
Drop this bit now, or you will lose a listener forever.
You're funny.
Drop this bit now.
You know what? We like you. I'm sorry. Rob, even you gotta like this guy.
His heart's in the right place.
Oh, stop it, all of you. Stop it, all of you.
All right, goodbye.
Thank you.
See you later.
The common thread of hate.
See you later.
So we are eventually going to try to play this game.
We're going to do it our next break.
Very good.
You go to the drive-thru window at the fast food place and you say,
Te amo.
Hola. First say hello.
Oh, sure.
Hola.
Here I was trying to help you out, and I thought of, Hola, te amo.
Te amo. And that's what we're going with.
And the response should be, Te amo tambien.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hello?
Yes.
This is Rick up in Spokane.
Is this Mexican, Rick? These are more helpers now.
No, I'm not Mexican. I just wanted to hear something be translated. Maybe, hello, pull my beanbag.
Okay. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Good luck with that.
Hey, Don?
Yes.
Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is, hola, no hablo español.
All right, now, I appreciate the comedy calls.
Thank you.
At least they still have fun.
Yeah. We will get to this game and give away some stuff.
F the callers.
Joe came in and, seriously, dropped a major F-bomb.
Shut the F up.
Joe. We will be right back, everybody.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
The Don and Mike Show.
Say baby, hey. Girls say.
God damn it. The Don and Mike Show.
About 3 hours ago, the premise was you go to the fast food place for a day after Cinco de Mayo.
And you say, Dos Vidania.
And you say, hola, te amo. And if they say, I love you back, you win a prize. So let's get the, what is that, good Spaniard music? The Frito Bandito music?
Bueno.
Let's play the game. Let's start with Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hi, Mary. What fast food restaurant are you in front of?
At McDonald's.
Bueno. That's great. And where are you calling from?
Vineland, New Jersey.
Great. That would mean you're part of the Legacy.
I am.
Very good.
Proud to be.
Legacy, Pennsylvania. Okay, now the deal is, when you pull up there...
I'm going to pull up now.
Okay.
You say,
hola, te amo.
Okay, I got it.
Did I say it correctly?
You did.
And so,
Are you ready?
Just like, yeah, we were born ready, honey.
All right.
And if they say I love you back, you win a prize.
I'm right with you. Okay. She'll be right with me.
Oh, they will be right with
you. Oh, I thought she greeted you already. All right, now we just want to listen, so, hold the mic between you and the speaker and then say, hola, te amo.
Okay.
And is that a pisser when you get all the way up to the window and they finally say, I'll be right with you? Mm-hmm. Come on now, watch it on the closed screen TV.
Laughing.
Just making you wait.
Having a smoke.
How can I help you? Hola, te amo. Hello? Yes. Hola, te amo.
Okay, don't say anything else.
Good time for a train to be going by, too.
Hello? Yes. You don't have anything to say to that?
No.
Disqualified. Got to be disqualified. Part of this game is
the waiting game.
All you can do is say,
hola, te amo.
Te amo.
And then you wait, and if they say te amo también, then you're fine.
Just like if we did it in English, all you can do is say, hello, I love you. You can't say, like, are you there?
And the person eventually, if it works, the person says, I love you too.
Hello, Manuel.
Yeah. Happy belated Cinco de Mayo.
Manuel Labor. Where are you from, Manuel?
Maryland.
Right on. WJFK, right?
That's right.
106.7. What fast food restaurant are you at, Manuel?
McDonald's on University Boulevard.
McDonald's. These shall be good.
Yes, this one's going to be great.
Now, remember, Manuel, when you pull up, don't say anything like, you got to give me an answer or can you hear me?
You just say, hola, te amo, and then you wait, and if a little time goes by, you say, hola, te amo. That's all you can say until you get the response that we're looking for. Te amo también.
Okay, sounds good. I'm right now. There's a car in front of me.
All right, we'll wait.
We'll be next.
We're not going to pull a hunk for cash on you. We're not going to put you in play and come back to you.
Usually it moves pretty
great.
And,
come on, guy, hurry up.
One more complaint. I know we all have it about all the fast food places, but in particular, the one that this guy's at is when you pull up and
I'm next. I'm coming right up.
And you order nothing exotic.
Yeah.
You say extra value meal number 3, and you pull up to the window and you pay, and then they say, "We need you to pull ahead."
Right now, I'm waiting for them to ask me for one mile.
Oh, the waiting space, like you have to go by the window?
Yeah. If you're ordering like a Big Mac, which is something they should have ready all the time,
right?
Why do you have to pull ahead? It's not like I don't even go there anymore with my diet, but when I've gone with my kid or with people or whatever. They don't order anything exotic, like they're saying, we'd like the cheeseburger, but please no cheese, and half ketchup and half mayonnaise. It's just, give us a cheeseburger and French fries and a large Coke. And then you get...
These people are as low as I ever seen. They're just just waiting.
Very slow.
You're just waiting.
Yeah, right now I'm just waiting on a...
And then after this, if you ordered something simple, they'd probably say pull ahead. And now they have a special area with a sign that says this spot reserved for people who are waiting for their drive-thru orders.
Yes, for their fast food.
And they're wondering why people aren't going to fast food places as much anymore.
Okay, hold on. Here she come again. Excuse me?
Can I get the other?
Hola, te amo.
Okay, now he's said it. He's playing the game right.
He is.
Hola, te amo.
He's getting no response from this dullard,
which is amazing.
So what?
She's not answering.
But that's okay. Just keep it. You're doing it right.
Okay.
What's wrong with people?
Hola, te amo.
Because not only can she hear him, she can see him. They got closed-circuit TV.
She said something, but it was not the response we were looking for.
I could not even understand what she said.
Try her again. Say, hola, te amo.
Hola, te amo.
That's all we do.
What did she
say?
What did she say?
He asked us.
She said, huh?
Yeah, I thought he asked us what she said.
He did.
Well, this is not working.
Now we got a dynamite guy here. Hola, te amo.
Do you know what she said, Lisa?
She said, yes, I do, but you got to order it.
Oh, she said, yes, I do. Can we accept the response
Lisa,
in English?
Did you hear that? Did you hear it, Lisa?
I thought she said second window, but if she said yes, I do.
Well, actually, the response is, I love you,
yes,
too.
I do, but you got to order it.
See, even when we're playing it in English, the response is, I love you, too. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, it's
Thank
not
you,
picking up.
Manuel.
Wow.
See you later. Let's go to Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Johnny, what fast food restaurant are you at, my friend?
I am at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Good old KFC. Very good. And,
all right.
Where's that located?
That's in downtown Manassas.
Okay. So what you want to do is pull up.
That's Manassas, Virginia.
And it's Hola Te Amo.
I'm pulling up to the window right now.
Here we go. Now, do you actually see somebody at KFC, or do you talk to a box?
Hola, te amo.
You have to speak English.
Hola, te amo.
Since when?
They told me to speak English.
If only everybody in this country felt like that.
You're here. Hola, te amo.
Hi, but speak English.
She doesn't,
Hola.
I know that.
Te amo.
I know a couple he could go to.
You want to know my name?
Hola, te amo.
How do you want to know my name?
No, it's not working.
Hola.
He's not going to get the response.
Okay, well, I don't understand you. I speak English.
I would go to the McDonald's a little.
Hola, te amo.
I know for a fact he'd probably get the response he was looking for.
Hola, te amo.
He's a good sport, though.
Mm-hmm.
When do you ever go to a...
Hola, te amo.
When do you ever go to any place where they actually just say that to your face? You have to speak English.
Hola.
I want to give her a prize.
Te amo.
I really do. Nah, sorry. Gotta let you go.
Not going to happen.
Damn entertaining, though.
Yes, absolutely.
It really was. Hello, Dynamite Show. You gotta speak English.
I don't think she was Hispanic. I think you can tell by listening to her.
Hi, Don and Mike. Brian.
Hi there.
Hey, what fast food chain are you at, Brian?
I'm just pulling into a McDonald's right now.
Okay,
Give me 3 seconds, and I'll be at the talker.
Let's get the geographical area of the country you're calling from.
Reno, Nevada.
Beautiful. Number 1 rated we are on The Buzz in Reno.
Reno is good.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hola, te amo.
Yeah, that's a little feeling there.
Hola, te amo.
Amo.
But I can hear you. You're yelling.
Hola, te amo. Hola, te amo.
It's not a question, it's a statement.
Do you speak English?
Hola, te amo.
Te amo means I love you.
We're getting there. Yeah.
Do you speak English?
Hola, te amo.
What?
Hola, te amo.
Okay, I'm not Spanish, but I do understand that. ¿Qué pasa?
Say it again.
She's speaking Spanish to me now.
All right, well, just say it. Maybe she'll say it back. Just keep saying it.
Hola, te amo.
We're close here.
Yeah.
Or just drop the hola. Just say te amo.
Would you mind please come with the first detail, please?
Say it like this. Say it like this. Say, te amo.
Te amo.
I'm sorry, can I help, sir?
Hola, te amo.
Is something wrong here?
They have a manager now.
It's okay. Just keep it up.
Go first window, thank you.
Oh.
No, don't.
Hola, te amo.
Okay, if you scream at that speaker, we can barely hear you.
I say it gently.
Hola, te amo.
There you go.
I don't love you.
Wow.
They don't love me.
Yeah.
Why not? He got a response. I don't love you.
They said they don't love him.
That works. We will accept the response in the negative also, in English or Spanish.
I don't love you. Incredible.
Yeah.
Brian. Hey, way to go. You did that absolutely perfectly. Brian, enjoy dinner for 4 at the Outback Steakhouse.
Nice.
Your mom deserves the best Mother's Day. Everybody loves Outback. Big juicy steaks, delicious chicken on the Barbie, shrimp, chocolate thunder from down under Outback Steakhouse. They open at 11 a.m. on Mother's Day. No rules, just right. But wait, there's more. You've also got a $25 gift certificate to Modell's. All Modell's celebrate the grand opening May 15 of the 100th Modell's Sporting Goods in the heart of Times Square, New York.
All right.
So for the record, everybody that played this game, one lady said, speak English. Another woman at another place said,
I do not speak Spanish. What's your name, actually?
Quite a few people said, pull to the next window.
Yes. And the big winner, I don't love you.
I don't love you. Brian, thank you, my friend, and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Thank you very much. Hey, Rob?
Yeah, Robbie's here.
Rob, wouldn't it be great if everyone was white?
Oh, go away. I'm much too busy.
See you later.
I hate you.
Hold on,
Thank
please.
you.
Hold on a second.
Goodbye. You've made me late already.
Wow.
Sometimes you just get that out of left field. What the hell is this? Now, why are you bringing this book in?
Just because I thought it was fitting. It just came in the mail for Rob.
Black Fathers.
Now, was this a publicist or was this a publicist sent Rob? They give the publishing company, Doubleday Publishing, sent to Rob Spiewak.
Everybody's always trying to enlighten Rob.
Dear Rob, with Father's Day around the corner, there's no better time to explore the enormous influence fathers have on their children. Kristen Clark Taylor encourages all African American men to become a stronger presence in their families in her new book, Black Fathers, A Call to Healing.
Very good.
And what's funniest about it is the inside cover letter says, Dear Rob, but the outside sticker, Robbe Spiewak.
That's right.
Robbay.
Wow.
Spelled correctly.
Got it right.
Robbe Spiewak. WJFK AM FM, the Don and Mike show.
Excellent.
Here you go, Rob. There's a publicist out there.
Yeah, let's book them.
Thinking about you. There you go. I'll file that for you.
Thank you.
That's filed away. We got time for one more Cinco de Mayo call before we go to Buzz.
Hello, guys.
Hola.
Hola, te amo.
What fast food restaurant are you at, sir?
I'm not at a fast food restaurant, guys.
Tom, how do you spell fast food?
Fast, F-A-S-T.
Food.
F-O-O-D.
You got it right.
Okay. Tom, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'll give you $100 if you can spell hamburger.
H-A-M-B-A-R-G-E.
You have won your $100 Hammer Bars.
Tom?
Yes?
I'll give you $200, and I'm serious. I've never offered to pay you money to spell before. If you can spell the word Mexico.
M-A-X.
Yeah?
G-O.
Mexico.
A-I-Y-E. Okay, Tom. Congratulations. Tom, what is your favorite thing about Mexico?
It's sunny down there and the beaches.
Very good answer, Tom. Enjoy your ham barge in Mexico.
Okay, we'll see you later, buddy.
I'll be at T.T. Reynolds Thursday night with Trippin' Lizzie.
Gotcha.
Fantastic, Tom.
And next Saturday night,
yes,
be at Brady with the meet and greet with Mike's band. It's not never crap, it's crap.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Always
you are so smart to hire him as your Colonel Tom Parker.
He always gets it in there, doesn't he?
Can you swim, Tom?
Yep.
Okay. We were just curious if you could swim.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
What are you doing, man?
I was thinking maybe you and me could go to the beach.
Let's go, man. Let's get the limo.
Get the limo to the beach. How do you spell beach?
B-A-C-H.
How about sand?
Johann Sebastian Beach.
S-A-N-D.
Yeah.
You sure?
And one more. How about this? You always see this at a beach. A lifeguard. Spell lifeguard.
L-I-F-T.
Uh-huh.
G-A-R-D.
That's right. Lifeguard. Pretty close.
Hey, how do you like the new Buzz theme song for the news?
Good.
Good, yeah.
Can you sing along with it, Tom? Sing along with it, Tom.
Burner like a buzz. Perfect.
Here you go, Tom. Go ahead. Oh ho. Tra la 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 la.
Hello.
La la la.
La 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 la. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
Hi, Tom.
Let's sing the song.
Tra la la. Tra la.
World where radio dictates the business. One man found a way to bring good news to his people. Buzz made it up.
Hey, Charlie.
Hi.
Hey, Buzz.
Yes.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Charlie, what are you doing, man?
Just
Get to know Charlie.
What's the lead story today on the news and comments?
for today, Buzz?
Today, Tom, Washington, D.C.'s mayor for life is in the hospital.
Ooh. Mayor Perry.
Hey, party.
Okay. Hey, Tom.
What?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for Buzz in the News.
Stay tuned for news and comments coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
Mike Show.
Stay tuned for news and comments.
Tom.
Don and Mike.
Tom, I always do something with Mike before we go to the news. I say, that was very, and Mike always says,
That's very,
very what, Tom?
very scary.
No.
Oh, Tom.
What is it, Charlie?
Profession.
Slow efficiency.
That's it.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Bye, Tom.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Mama's Day is this Sunday, and the people at Vermont Teddy Bear have been busy hand-making the great new bears for mamos everywhere.
Your mom and grandmother deserve something extra special this year. Show them how much you appreciate them by sending an authentic Vermont teddy bear handcrafted in the mountains of Vermont.
You know, looking at the copy, I see that it says your mom, wife, and grandmother. You accidentally left out wife.
She'll receive a beautiful bear personalized just for her and delivered with a free card and gourmet candy in a colorful gift box.
Every Vermont teddy bear is one of a kind. We love Vermont teddy bears.
We do. They're wonderful.
And they represent the sender, the receiver, the pitcher, or the catcher. Get the teacher, the businesswoman, the gardening, or, pregnancy bear. Ooh. Send her bear to the office. They'll give her an excuse to break.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. They live by the ass and die by the ass. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Yeah. It's time for Buzz's news and comments now. Buzz brought to you by Veramax Sexual Pleasure Performance Enhancer. Tell him, Rusty.
Someone call for a doctor?
It's Dr. Develop. Oh, wow. Clinically tested Veramax works. Get it at Rite Aid, GNC, and other select retailers. Try it today. Veramax. 1-888 try VMAX. And now he cuts diamonds with that stuff. Here he is. Ready to be interrupted. Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Hi.
Hi.
Former Washington D.C. Hi.
No, I just did that.
I know. Former Washington D.C. Mayor Marion Barry.
I was thinking the other day. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Go ahead. I'm just kidding.
Former Washington D.C. Mayor Marion Barry's in the hospital being treated for pneumonia.
I got bad cold.
What happened, Mayor Barry?
I was out drinking and whoring.
Were you being a night owl?
I was a night owl, and I started to run a fever. Right now, I'm 104.
Were you pissed off?
I was pissed off. It set me up pneumonia.
How do you feel after finding someone pissed off?
Okay. I got the SARS.
Fever making you sweat?
I got SARS. Just came back from China.
He checked himself into Howard University Hospital over the weekend. The 67-year-old reportedly couldn't stop coughing after he returned from a meeting in Florida late last week.
I got some bad blow.
Think he coughed like Zoolander?
I don't know.
Man for life.
Pop.
Save me, Zoolander.
He was already being treated for diabetes and high blood pressure, but now he's found out he's also anemic and has pneumonia.
Oh, man, I'm falling apart.
Barry served 3 terms as mayor before being arrested for smoking crack in a downtown hotel.
I was going to come back, too. I was going to run again.
After prison, he served on the city council and then got reelected as mayor.
I'm fighting for my life at night.
An Australian newspaper says Elizabeth Hurley did not join the Mile High Club on her recent flight from New York to London.
She is such a piece of ass.
She is indeed.
I don't know where she ended up on our final rating of 2002 of the women.
I saw a picture of her in a recent one of those,
You got our list, Rob?
Top 10. I think top 5.
That was an idea that was stolen by either Stuff or FHM.
Yeah.
I was reading today that this might be in your news, and I apologize if it is, Buzz, that Walmart is doing their thing again.
Yep, they are.
They're not going to sell Stuff or FHM.
Oh, please.
Right.
4th overall, average of a 7.25. The only women that are better looking than her are Shania Twain, Jennifer Aniston, and leading me to believe this is an older list, Leah Remini.
Bless you. That is, give me
That's
the
old list.
That's way old.
Yeah, that's been updated.
That's back when we really used to kiss Leah's ass.
Yeah, way back when.
Yeah, she
looked good in that movie, Old School. Yeah.
Walmart says the magazines that you talked about, Stuff, FHM, and Maximum, are all too racy for their customers.
Oh,
so they pulled them off the shelves.
And my kid...
Great bathroom magazines.
My kid was telling me that... I don't know who it was. Someone that... I said, well, don't they sell like the M&M and stuff like that? And he said... The stuff that they sell at Walmart is the edited versions.
Yeah.
Right. Really? So they're controlling what we read.
Yeah.
And
that's very Soviet.
And listen to. They've always done that. That's the Walmart way.
And I'm sorry, we got off track there with the Walmart thing.
Talking about Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah. Anyway, I had Elizabeth Hurley 2 years ago as the hottest piece of ass in the world.
Rightly so.
Rating women. I think last year she dropped to number 3 or number 4 on my list.
I saw this picture of Elizabeth Hurley, and I was thinking about our list and the women that we were talking about, and I think Elizabeth Hurley is one of those women who looks great on camera and looks great, but if she walked in here, I think she would be 10 times hotter. I really do. And I mean, she's great when you see her on film, but I really think she's the kind, like, if we brought our top 10 in, she would be one that just has that look.
Let's get her in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
She really has an F me look about her.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a sucker for the British accent.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a sucker for that look. Anyway, an Australian paper says she did not join the Mile High Club on a recent flight from New York to London, but it says she and her boyfriend got so cozy in their first-class seats that other passengers complained. The paper says the petting got so heavy, quote, passengers and crew feared they were about to join the Mile High Club. After a word from a flight attendant, the paper says Liz got out from under his blanket and returned to hers.
If that was going on, and I'm a businessman traveling by myself, and I'm really right next to 2 people who are basically effing, I would be pissed off too.
Yeah? Even if it was Elizabeth Hurley?
If it was Elizabeth Hurley, I would actually maybe just try to sneak a look.
There you go.
But if it was 2 average schmoes...
I would not be pissed off. I would look at it the same way you would look at a car wreck. I mean, it was like, it would be something you'd go,
amazing.
Those people are effing.
Yeah.
And Mike, I got news for you. It's our goal, when we fly to Iceland next week to do our show,
to have that happen?
To have it happen to you on the airplane.
Bonus.
Party. Well, Hurley's spokesman denies all this, but the airline has released a statement saying, quote, we're delighted that British Airways' spacious flat beds in first class are being put to good use.
Is that what they said?
That's the statement.
That's cool. All right, that's all right. Oh, that's right. And they have those, in those big jets, they do have those, they practically turn into beds.
They do, and they want you to know that. By the way, the much-publicized first all-nude airline flight went off without a stitch and without a hitch. The chartered 727 headed Saturday from Miami to Cancun with 87 naked people on board.
All right, here, let's talk to the first man as the plane came off the runway.
Very good.
This is the first guy.
Did you ever suck the jelly out of a jelly donut and then fill it with chocolate swirl ice cream?
That was the first guy on the nude flight.
You'd like to have that seat.
In this case, the captain and the crew kept their clothing on, although we hear that's not always the case. The passengers headed for an event at a nudist resort sat on towels so that the plane can be reused. No coffee or hot tea was served, so no one was injured.
Nudist resorts are highly overrated, and I tell you this from two bits of real experience. First, when I was a kid, anybody who lived in the Chicagoland area knows you crossed over the state line to Indiana, and you went to Naked City.
Dick Drost's Naked City.
What was it called?
Dick Drost's Naked City. Dick Drost was the owner.
There was a dude who owned it.
Right.
He was in a wheelchair.
Yes.
And
like Larry Flint.
Yeah, and you would hear about this place, the urban legends about this place.
Yeah.
And you would actually then make the drive from Rockford to Chicago. You'd cross state line to Indiana. You'd see the sign, Naked City.
Everybody welcome.
You'd go in, and a bunch of, old bags playing volleyball. And we got a real taste of it about 10 years ago when Mike and I did a videotape called Sex, Pies, and Videotape, where we took a bunch of our listeners to a nudist camp.
Right.
And had them participate in various Olympic events in the nude.
There were a couple that were pretty good, but by and large, it was a little scary. The people that played our games were okay. It was the people that had a lifestyle. Hey.
Yeah.
And we had nudists one time come into the studio at the old place.
And they stunk.
They were horrible.
And they had B.O. and P.O.
And there was a guy, I remember the guy, because he came in with a leopard bathing suit on, and then took it off, and it smelled gross.
Wow.
It was disgusting.
One of this country's loudest moralizers now admits he's a big gambler. William Bennett, who was Reagan's education secretary and Papa Bush's drug czar, was also Bill Clinton's chief critic during the Monica mess. And all the while, he was spending the money he made on the lecture circuit playing high-stakes slot machines and video poker in Vegas and Atlantic City.
You know, this is getting a lot of play with dummies like Rush Limbaugh and Bill O'Reilly and on the Today Show. Here's where I line up on this. What this guy did was nothing illegal.
No.
You can go to any of these states and get legalized gambling.
Right.
I don't think the guy's being a hypocrite. He certainly is not like these college coaches who I think are also unfairly treated. That one of them got bombed and got his picture taken with some fraternity girls.
That's different to me.
And he got fired.
Right.
Another guy.
I think anybody, but here's the deal. I think anybody that preaches, that comes from a higher position that says, I'm better than you, this is what I think you should do, even if it's something innocuous like pulling the slot machines, and it's his prerogative and it's perfectly legal, he can do whatever he wants. But
he's
the reason he's getting all the
drug czar. But what I mean,
but the reason he's getting all the crap is because he's the guy that goes on all the TV shows and does all the talking, does all the pontificating,
and says don't do illegal stuff like take drugs.
Right.
So who cares if the guy goes to
Vegas? It's not just that.
He preaches morality, though, and a lot of people would argue that although gambling is legal, it's maybe not a moral thing. Some people feel that way.
But I also don't think it's an immoral thing at all to gamble. I don't think it's the same thing as doing that. What I'm saying is the reason he catches the heat is because he is the guy that says this is the way you should live your life. That's what he does. When he goes on all those talk shows and his book, this is a blueprint for how I want you to live your life, to be a moral person. And, that's why when he gets, and it's not just gambling. This is, they said the number that I read was $8 million in gambling. It's his prerogative, but it's obvious that it's more than just a,
he's good
casual. He's lost $8 million.
But let's say that he's got a gambling problem. Let's take it to that level.
A lot of people think that's the case.
Okay. Again, BFD.
But he's the author of the Book of Virtues. Doesn't that seem contradictory to you?
Maybe I'm the only guy in the room that feels this way. I have no problem with the guy writing.
No, the two guys you mentioned, Bill O'Reilly and Rush Limbaugh, feel the same way, too. That's what they were talking about.
Well, then, I'm sorry, line me up in their camp. I had no idea that's how they feel.
We've been doing that for a long time, Don.
Well, Bennett had lines of casino credit into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the casinos estimate.
Every time I've been anywhere gambling, and we've recently been to Las Vegas, Mike and I have been to Atlantic City, we've been to Reno.
Right.
I hear the Lord's name more in a casino than I hear it in church.
Probably true.
I can't tell you how many times I hear Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
As I am going, that woman that won that incredible payoff.
Oh, my God. And then went right back. You mean the woman that won the incredible payoff at the slot machine? Next to mine.
won the $2,000 jackpot. That bitch. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm turning into a young Republican, but I don't.
That is a normal. Believe it or not, that is not an abnormal thing. Though you're kind of a. I mean, it happens. I mean, that when you get in more set in your ways. That's the way it happens.
I mean, I get the whole argument about if this guy's preaching, he shouldn't be doing bad stuff. But I mean, like if you caught him with a hooker, or if you caught him doing blow, or if he was out, drinking and whoring.
I'm going to expand, and I think you feel this way about all this. Now, you don't believe in anybody taking the higher ground and saying, hey, you should live your life like this. Nobody should be that. And that's why I think this guy's taking the heat, because he's done that. If you heard some of the stuff he's been on TV, like during the whole Clinton thing, when he was the guy. I mean, there were people that would say, hey, you shouldn't do this, you're the President of the United States. And then there were people that would take it to a different level, and he was one of the top guys for this.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I think it's time for you. I think it's time for you to just admit, that this is going to be like Shayna and Jim. This is going to be Dole Clinton in here.
No, it's not, because I really don't give an ass. I mean, that's I guess where I'm different.
Right. But I feel the same way. I feel that overall, what he did was, big deal.
Right. Nothing illegal.
Big deal. But if people are going to sit there and defend the guy,
but I guess here's my whole point. My whole point of this: it's not really news, and I'm not putting down buzz.
Right. No,
because it's what people are talking about.
It's everywhere.
It's really not news, though.
Right.
It's not. I mean, it's like it's what our country has become.
Right.
We're not focusing on real important stuff. It's hold on, this guy criticized so-and-so, and this guy, this is how we live his life.
I completely
agree. And now look what he does, so now we got to go after him. It's like, hey, hello, what about Iraq?
You know what, you're absolutely right, and I completely agree with you on that. I don't think anybody should be giving him crap, because it's his right to gamble and do whatever he wants, and I don't think if it doesn't affect his job and the way he feeds his family, well, even if it's the way it affects his family, it's not my position to say that. The thing is, but I also want to remind everybody that I didn't like Bill Bennett when he was on doing all that, talking about other people when it wasn't significant either. I mean, and really what he does is he says, this is, I'm this guy. This is the way you should live your life, and it's just I don't like anybody.
Well, people should just know he's full of crap.
There you go.
You should know that from the beginning, from what you're saying.
But it does take away from real stories and stuff like that.
The guy's an ass. The guy's an ass, and don't listen to him. He's a hypocrite. But on the same time, if he wants to lose $8 million, more power to him.
That's what the casinos estimate that he lost. He is the man who came up with Nancy Reagan's "Just Say No" mantra. But quoting him, "My gambling days are over. This is not an example I wish to set."
And believe it or not, with all that said, when I heard that his gambling day, and it was his wife that came out and said he'll never pull another slot machine lever, and I hope this is my message to Bill Bennett. Hey, Bill, at a certain time, say you're going so-and-so, you're going on a business trip, and take a little diversion down to AC, pull a couple of slots.
$8 million, he must not be very good.
Apparently not.
Well, he's also got to be, he was a drug czar.
Yeah.
And I'd like to know how he's, they say it's speaking engagements?
That's what we're hearing, yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah. He must always take a hit on 18 or something like that. He must play like bad blackjack or something.
He's plugged into that whole Republican thing. Trust me.
What Republican thing?
The Republican thing that gets the money from going over to rebuild Iraq. It's all plugged in. He's got the stock. They're all part of the same big family. It's one giant conspiracy, and they're all getting rich.
You sound like those guys.
You
sound like those guys. I'm just a dumb guy just saying, listen, the guy wants to lose money. Who cares?
I just don't trust anybody.
Yeah. A guy in England.
How about me, pal?
I trust you.
I trust you, too.
I trust you, amigo. And goddamn right I trust you.
I trust you, too.
So there are other people I have trouble trusting.
I know.
You know what? And we have trouble trusting the same people.
And then Rob and I have trouble trusting the other people. And I know you're not part of that.
I understand that. I just casually observe you and Rob and shake my head.
Do you trust me?
I trust you implicitly.
I don't believe you.
I do, except at the poker table, you hateful hump.
I still have your ATM number.
Yeah, that's right. I guess that answers that question, Rob. Years and years of debits that I can't understand.
Exactly. A guy in England has gotten hold of the new Harry Potter book, and it hasn't even been released to the public yet. No,
England can kiss my ass.
He did not find it on the internet.
I love the internet.
Hey, here's Harry Potter.
Hi, Harry Potter here.
Harry.
Nothing I like better than the internet porn.
What about that, this Bill Bennett guy?
Bill Bennett, good guy. Gambled with him in Vegas, Tahoe, and Atlantic City.
But you're a young boy. How'd you get in a casino?
I loved it. I'll tell you right now, it was wonderful. We'd enjoy the $5 slot machines and then get all buttered up and go down to the spa. Good man, Bill Bennett.
So this guy found the...
Lick it.
This guy found the Harry Potter book not on the internet, but in a field not far from the company that's printing the book.
Of dreams?
No, just a field, like a farmer's field.
I remember those days in the field. Wonderful day. Me, Radar, everyone. Buttered up. That's right, butter. Heard your Mayo show. Loved it. 1,000,001 uses for mayonnaise.
I'll bet.
I could tell them all to you, but we wouldn't have time.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is due out May 21st, but it's already on the bestseller list because advance orders have been pouring in since January.
The phoenix is a bird that rises from the ashes.
That's true, Harry.
That's right. Put it in a gopher hole.
We gotta break. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Tasting faintly of salt. The Don and Mike Show.
Now, once again, here's Buzz. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Well, someone most of us don't care about is going to be on a show very few of us see. No.
Not him?
No. Monica Lewinsky is co-hosting on Jimmy Kimmel's show next week.
Who cares?
Other than The View, it's the only appearance she's making to promote Mr. Personality. Kimmel's other recent co-hosts include Mike Tyson, John Edward, and Adam Carolla. The show appears on ABC Late Night almost everywhere except Washington, D.C.
You know, I was so wrong about that Mr. Personality that I watched the first one and said, well, they got me suckered in.
Got excited.
And last night, it was on I watched a little bit of Raymond, and then from the rest of 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock, I just turned it on as background.
Right.
So I was doing stuff for the show, and my wife came in at 10 o'clock and said, aren't you going to watch CSI? And I said, I didn't even realize the TV was just on, just as background. And I picked Mr. Personality because I knew it was a show I wouldn't bother to spend 1 second on.
Right.
I was so wrong about that initial reaction to the first episode.
And Rob and I were talking about CSI also and mentioning that there's a new theory. Carrie was, Rob's wife was telling him this. Horatio, you know, the guy played by David Caruso.
Yeah.
He's always there.
He just shows up.
He shows up, and that's the new thing to watch for on CSI. He just materializes.
Yeah,
there are these two bit players that are on that show. They're in this big fire at a nightclub, and all of a sudden, the fire truck doesn't show up. It's Horatio,
of course,
in his Hummer.
In his fancy Hummer.
And perhaps even more mysterious than that, when they were examining the nightclub, there's like 3 characters having a discussion, and they cut to a wider shot, and there he is. He wasn't even talking before he's in the room, though.
He's always there.
This building will be our witness.
The guilt will keep you sharp. Please. Oh, did you see the ad on Channel 9 last week for Radio Day, Radio Week?
Oh, yeah. They're all doing that.
You know, the thing is, here's the thing.
What is
memo to Channel 9. If you are going, and we used to be the biggest whores in the world for this back when we did the morning show, where they would say every day we're going to come to a different radio station morning show.
With the obligatory shot of the fingers on the console.
Yeah. Right. You see the different meters moving. And, of course, the disc jockeys all morning talk about the fact that Channel 5 is coming down and, turn on Channel 5 to see what we look like. And the disc jockeys always get screwed. That they end up being on camera for 2 seconds.
Right.
And very often the call letters never get mentioned. And it's just a big screw job done by the TV station.
Yeah.
Because radio will bend over and take it because the idiots think it's free advertising. Well, the problem is Channel 5 did it last week.
Right. Channel 9 did it last week, right? Or is Channel 5 doing it this week?
I think no, I got this one right. Channel 5 did it last week.
Like morning shows.
And Channel 9 is doing it this week.
Amazing.
And some of them, like Donnie Simpson, He's on both of them.
Yeah, because everybody wants to get Donnie.
Sure.
Everybody does.
And if you want to know how much the radio stations really sweat the details on something like this, one of the last times a TV station was in here, they said, "Here's Don and Mike on WJFX."
Oh my God!
and they all come in and want to shoot the hands on the controls.
And we know that it sweeps. And I speak when I say we, I mean in the radio business. Mm-hmm. We all know it sweeps, and we all know that radio is the bitch of television. Right. That pretty much, and Mike and I, and I'm proud of this, the fact that when they call generally, unless it's a reporter we know or a story we're interested in, we don't want to be a part of it. Right. We're not going to bend over and let the Channel 7 or Channel 9 come in, spend a half an hour in here
with their lights and setting everything and disrupting the whole goddamn show.
And then we end up in background shots where it says, 2 local disc jockeys. No thanks. But there's plenty of other bad morning DJs who want to do it, and we just want to say to all of them, have some pride.
Say no.
Have some pride. And Channel 9, for God's sakes.
Live.
Yeah, right. EB. I know it's live, but live. Come on. Have some pride. And Channel 9, nothing's original in the world. Right. We know that in radio and we know that in television. But try not to do the thing a week after Channel 5 did it.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Like Radio Week. All last week I saw Radio Week, and now on Channel 9 I'm seeing all week Radio Week.
Of course, the only thing that intrigued me was the lady from Channel 5 that was doing it was that same lady that we have having sex on the show.
Holly Morris.
Is that you know the names?
Yeah. Holly Morris.
Holly Morris. She looks like a Holly Morris.
Who incidentally is married to the weather guy. Yeah, that's nuts.
Really?
Tom Sater.
Like a sitcom.
From Channel 5, they work together.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're married.
TV.
Jesus, what a mess.
We've been there. It's just having been there, done that. And it's.
And the thing is, Mike and I, back in the day, and I am not kidding you.
We'd go nuts.
But we would go nuts because we really had them. And I think we changed the way that this market covers radio. Because Channel 4, first off, when we would do a bid or something, they'd all be there. Right. All of them. 4, 5, 7, and 9. But Channel 4 was the number one station. And here's somebody. Did I get it backwards? The stations? David.
Yeah, you have it backwards. Channel 5 is doing it this week. Holly Morris has been going.
But they're both doing the important thing is they're both doing radio.
Okay, sorry. Then I had that wrong. Sorry about it. Thank you. But the greatest thing was I would sit on my couch and watch Channel 4, Live at 5, back when they did Live at 5. And they would have some piece on us, and I'd be on the phone with Mike, and be sitting there and go, do you realize right now, look at this, you got the 2 anchors, the weather guy, and the sports guy, all of them talking about how zany we are.
Yeah. Right.
We played Channel 4. There's a reason that Channel 4 doesn't cover us anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They finally wised up to the fact.
We used to call them all in the morning. Right. You call somebody at 6 o'clock in the morning and ask what kind of underwear they're wearing. That'll get you mentioned on the evening newscast.
Sure.
Katie Couric.
Right.
Craterface. Wendy Rieger. We called them all.
Right, absolutely.
And after a while.
That soft spot for Wendy.
Yeah.
Well, that's just because you went to the same 13th grade as she.
Yeah, but I also lusted after her when I was at that 13th grade.
I think she's a hot woman, but she wears tons of pancake makeup.
Well, you know how much I like that.
I know you like a nice painted lady.
I do. Painted lady.
I'm telling you, Buzz, back in the day, when Channel 4 would do a crazy thing, you're not going to believe what Don and Mike did today.
A crazy Valentine's Day.
20 couples got married in the Don and Mike parking lot. And they would come back from the commercial, and they'd sing to the weather, and the weather guy would say, I heard that this morning.
Right.
They are 2 crazy guys. And then the sports guy would say, Don and Mike on WAVA are nuts.
Wow.
It was
great pub.
And then everybody would be talking about us except for Jim Vance.
Still hates us.
Jim Vance would say something, well, this is TV, folks.
Yeah.
Jim Vance, who more and more is looking like Grady from Sanford and Son.
It was fun, but man, we don't turn the studio over to him anymore.
Not anymore.
And they really don't want to come by anymore because of that, because we don't answer the questions the way They want TV, local TV, as I'm such a big fan of local TV news. They want to put you in a box. They want to put you in a little bitty square box, pardon the pun, and they want you to say what they expect you to say. Right. And it's just not fun.
And it's that same it's the same way in every market we broadcast.
I can't take credit, though, for that, because you invented answering the questions completely the opposite of what they wanted, and I just followed along on that one because, man, once I realized how fun that game was, I wanted to play too.
Because when a reporter and a producer show up, they've already got the piece written. They just want your 8-second soundbite to verify. And so when you it was with Michael Jackson last time.
Right. How do you feel about Michael Jackson?
He's great.
He's great. Why is everybody picking on him?
He's a great role model.
And that's all. You know,
I've let my son spend the night with him,
and she hasn't been back. She probably never will.
Susan Roberts.
She's single, though.
Piece of ass.
So there's that.
Yeah.
In other TV news, Tina Fey has just signed with Saturday Night Live to do 2 more years of Weekend Updates.
Good.
She co-hosts that segment with Jimmy Fallon.
You could lose that guy.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon can take a powder.
Tina will reportedly get $2 million a year just to do this. Fey is the first woman to be SNL's head writer, a job she's had for 4 years now. She's also one of People magazine's 50 most beautiful people this year.
I would do her.
I would, too.
Apparently, a lot of people would.
I'd do her face.
Oprah.
I mean, I'd give her a facial. You know what I mean?
A full facial.
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
Oprah, meanwhile, has also signed for another 2 years of doing her syndicated daytime talk show. The show grosses $300 million a year for King World, which is a division of Viacom, the company that owns this show. If I were to say to you that next year might be the last year for the show Frasier, you might say to me, is that show still on?
Is that show still on, Buzz?
Well, yes, it is. And co-star David Hyde Pierce says he's already thinking about what he might do after the 11 years of Frasier is over.
Anal?
He says, been done. He says all indications are that next season will be the last. Pierce, who plays Niles, says he knows about the typecasting problem. Quoting him, I have to make that transition gradually, though the most frequent suggestion I hear is I should really play a psychotic serial killer.
He'd be a good serial killer.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's what he should do. He's made an S-load of money.
Yes, he has.
He should just go off to some gay island or whatever he wants to do
that.
and just say goodbye to the world forever.
No, I think you ought to stay in show business, just not the TV variety. Get in touch with the people, do a stage show. Move to Las Vegas, buy a lion, start an act. Rock and roll.
Speaking of Vegas, William Shatner's rendition of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds has been voted the worst Beatles cover of all time.
Disagree.
And she's gone.
Love it. Every time I hear it, I say, John Lennon's never sounded better.
Right.
And then Rob says, you dummy, that's William Shatner.
And finally, normally in Germany, a couple has to be separated for a year before they can get a divorce. But one couple in Berlin didn't have to wait that long, thanks to what the judge calls the bride's gross infidelity.
Hey, Rob, how many days till the Hitler miniseries?
Isn't it May 20th?
Oh. This woman married her groom on December 21st. On Christmas Day, she left him and moved in with the man she'd been doing since 5 days before the wedding.
Wow.
I'm Wacky German on the Don and Mike Show.
Thank you, Bob.
No.
Yeah, that's it. We gotta go. All right. Nice roller coaster ride today.
Amen, brother.
We'll see you for another one tomorrow. Thank you for listening, everybody. Good day to you, sir.
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 Rusty.
My man, Danny.
BM. Peter Tim.
Till we meet again. This is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.